Dude, it was so good.
Or 50. Diddy was so good.
All right, I said it was so good.
Diddy was so good.
You said Diddy. Yo, listen, welcome back. Your favorite podcast, Don't Blend In podcast. It's a special today.
A very special.
A very, very special. Honestly,
A yearly special.
one of my most anticipated specials. Listen, I'm your host, Derrick, my co-host,
Tomas.
We're here, and you're here for the very first ever, I'm so excited, very first ever DBI Awards.
The awards.
The very first ever.
What?
Listen.
We got to explain it. They're the first ones. We got to let them know what they're in for.
Let's see.
You know, look, we're dressed all dapper today. I'm looking like an Irishman. Derek's looking like Future.
Okay.
Not really, but you tried.
Sensational. Sensational. Listen, we're going to cover a whole lot of stuff today. We're going to give a whole lot of flowers. We're excited. We're going to rejoice about the year, the great year that we've had.
The great year of 2025.
We're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff today. We're going to give a whole lot. We really prepped for this one. Got a whole lot of nominees.
A whole lot of nominees.
A whole lot of awards. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Let's explain some caveats to the awards, you know. Do you want me to explain it?
Sure. Go ahead.
All right. So these awards are very much based on personal taste. This is not an objective, this film was the best, this actor was the best, this artist did the best album. No, this is all based on our takes, what we've seen this year. It's not objective. It is very, very subjective. If we didn't see a film, it's not nominated. And sadly, in the big year of 2025, we didn't really watch a crazy amount of films.
That came out this year.
Yeah. I watched a lot of movies, but like I explained earlier when on our failed recording, we were lagging really bad. But you know, I watched a lot of movies this year. Most of them were older movies that I'd missed out on in the era that I was growing up, and you know, not really the classics like 90s, 70s, 80s. I'd been to watch those. It's really the time period of like the early 2010s when I was too little to watch those movies.
Yeah.
But they weren't the iconic classics, so I didn't go back and watch them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, like the best example, I went back and watched Whiplash this year, and from that point, I was like, let me watch a lot of movies I missed out on in the early 2010s.
Yeah, we were looking backwards. Like I went and I really got like deeper into movies.
The Jordan Peele bag.
Yeah.
You watched like every Jordan Peele movie this year.
Oppenheimer made it up there. You know what I mean? So we both were kind of like going backwards a little bit. Really looking at the slightly more dated films that were the greats.
Derrick was. No, you were more like in that genre. I was I was just missed out on one. There was one time period I missed out on. I was like, wait. So
we still have great picks.
We just want to preface, if there's anything in any genre, music, art, I said music, art.
That was nice.
Music, movies.
Yo.
Skylar White. If there's anything that we missed out on that you think should have been nominated, let us know in the comments. We'll give it a listen. We'll give it a listen.
Chances are most likely we just didn't experience it. We didn't watch it. You know 100%. What I mean?
So, do you want to... Oh, also, Marty Supreme.
Yes.
Came out the same day we're doing this recording. So, sadly, Marty Supreme is not eligible for any of these awards today. But because we love T-Shimmy on this show, and we think the rollout has been beautiful. Magnificent. We are going to give him the benefit of the doubt, and we are going to let any Marty Supreme stuff go for the 2026 nominations next year.
Yeah. Don't. This probably won't happen very often, but
because we film at the very end of the year.
Yeah, we do film at the very end of the year. So in any circumstance that anything comes out really at the end of the year, like this kind of awkward little cutoff, it'll just get rolled over. It probably won't happen very often. This is a very, very particular situation.
Yeah, just Marty Supreme, very specific so far. But, you know, hey, T-Shimmy deserves his praise. We call Timothy Chalamet on the show.
Yeah,
we call him T-Shimmy. Great guy, man.
Yeah, with the swag.
He white boy of the year. But
all
right. Getting into the awards, our first category here is best lead
of the year.
So this category and the rest of the film categories are film/TV.
Yes.
Because gotta condense somehow. You gotta optimize somehow.
Listen, guys, y'all gotta understand. We
got a lot of categories today.
We don't have 3 hours for each different. You know what I mean? But we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it done.
All right. So best lead. Your nominations are Michael B. Jordan as the twins, both Stack and Smoke, not just one. We're counting them as both. All right. We also got David Cornsweet as Superman, which Best Superman of all time.
Come on, he killed it.
Come on, man. Henry Cavill, he tried.
He did good.
Respect. Snyder, less respect. Fucked the shit up.
Wow.
Then Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein as Frankenstein.
Of course.
Honestly, again, not my favorite performance in the movie, but he did a great job. Great representation, in my opinion, of the original Frankenstein from Mary Shelley. Really made the character not feel like a giant, mindless monster, and more like someone who you could relate to, someone who's sensitive. Which is in the books, he did some monstrous things, but you also he's an intelligent creature to an extent.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Great performance, Jacob Elordi. And then the only TV nomination for lead actor, Michael C. Hall as Dexter in Dexter Resurrection.
Dexter.
So that's a wild nomination, but I'm just gonna say Dexter, very influential show, major show, right? And this is the highest rated season ever of Dexter. Straight 9s on IMDb.
Says something.
Straight 9s almost every episode. And I saw Dexter Resurrection. It was really fucking good. So, and Michael C. Hall is always the highlight of any Dexter or anything. He fucking kills the role. He's the reason why the role is so iconic. So,
yeah. A little bit of context, guys. For pretty much all of these, Tomas and I haven't all watched all the same stuff.
Yeah.
So some of these, we both got our 2 cents in. You know what I mean? So like, for example,
And
I haven't
we
watched
both have
Dexter.
our own
I didn't watch
winner.
Frankenstein. Exactly. So we've got our own winners. We've got our own nominees, but we all kind of have it on one nice fat list. Get a nice mix of both worlds.
Also, make sure at the end of this, go drop in the comments. Let us know who your favorite lead was, your favorite, like every category.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like,
Let us know
drop a big
your
paragraph.
picks.
Just let know what your pick was in every category. It doesn't have to be one of our nominees. If you want to do our nominees, you can do that too.
Yeah.
All right. You want to announce your winner for best lead? You know who your winner is.
I mean, they probably know too. If you're a reoccurring,
Yeah.
it's got to be Michael B. Listen, guys.
And just because it's easier to explain it together, my pick is actually also Michael B. Jordan.
Come on.
It's specifically the fact that he played two characters who were not actually similar personality-wise, quite drastic characters, and they both felt real.
They're not shallow.
It didn't feel like the same guy played them.
Exactly.
Which is genuinely like, you did a good job, man. Like,
and they're both the main characters.
And they're both
well, generally, right?
They're both some of the main characters.
Exactly.
We know who the main character is.
Yes.
But no, 100%. Huge respect, Michael B. Jordan. He's both of our winners. So he is the DBI winner for best lead.
Yeah. Michael B. murdered.
Special shout out to everyone else who got nominated. All of y'all were actually in the running. At least for me, I was really close to picking David Cornsweet. He fucking killed their Superman. But hey, Michael B.
murdered it. I'm not gonna lie, man. From the moment I saw Sinners to the second and third time that I saw Sinners, it really just reassured me. Michael B. and this movie just blew me away. Yeah. All the way.
Yeah,
all the way.
This is not the last time Sinners is gonna win an award. All right, we're keeping it pushing. Next category, antagonist of the year.
This is a good one.
So we started with protagonist lead. Now let's get into the antithesis, the antagonist of the year. The first nominee is someone who I already loved as an antagonist. This guy is born to play villains. Bill Skarsgård in It, Welcome to Derry. Fucking killed it last year in Nosferatu. Even though I didn't like the film that much, I love his portrayal of Nosferatu. Fucking killed it as Pennywise in the earlier movies. Like, Bill Skarsgård, man, shout out.
I can't wait to get to that one. I can't wait to watch all that.
The next nominee is Sean Combs as Diddy in The Reckoning.
Diddy in The Reckoning. He did great.
He was so good in that. He
really got across like how much of really just an
real
evil
acting chops there.
Yeah.
Just acted himself.
Yeah, like he.
Okay. Jokes aside, though.
He portrayed it well.
Jokes aside, though. Are we actually gonna give it to Sean? Let's not give it to Sean Combs.
I might.
Best antagonist. If you could say that's the winner, but the award goes to 50.
The award does go to 50.
The award goes to 50. Sean Combs, he don't get nothing. He just gets prison time.
Yeah, he just gets time.
So yeah, fuck you, Diddy.
Not enough time, but
Yeah, not enough time. Fuck Diddy.
It is what it is.
He should get a life sentence. Then, man, Horch.
Yes.
We don't need to talk about him. Go watch last episode.
Yeah,
It was
and the movie.
and the movie. Last episode was a fucking Avatar 3 glaze fest, so just go watch that. And we fucking glazed the hell out of Stephen Lang. Like he really killed it as Quaritch.
No, he murdered
It
it.
was he was the highlight of that movie. So genuinely go check him out. And the first voice actor pick, Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Conquest.
Shout out.
Shout out. Bro, he fucking showed up. He was talking about some. I don't even have a name, just a purpose.
Just a purpose.
Yo, every line he spit was so hard. You know how crazy it is that that dude with the big ass head, what's his name? Anstrom Levy had like 4 episodes and got overshadowed by a guy that had 1 episode. One episode that was the best animated, the best score, the best fights. That was the best episode of all of Invincible.
That boy Conquest carried
That boy
weight.
Conquest carried. So honestly, W nomination. I'm so glad to give him the first voice acting nomination because he fucking murdered his.
No,
Conquest.
he killed it.
He killed it. So, I'll show off. So my winner for antagonist of the year is obviously Bill Skarsgård in Welcome to Derry. He's the reason that show is so good. That show to me was just so. It was. I'd argue it was better than the movies. And he was better in this than he was in the movies. He rage baits. He's funny. He's scary. He's evil. Like he's just such a perfect representation of something that isn't human. He's so far removed from humanity. And then guess what, Derek? At some one point in the show, he plays a regular human, dressed just as Pennywise, and somehow, just through facial expressions, he feels human. Bob Gray feels perfectly human.
I gotta watch this, man.
Bob Gray, when you look at Bob Gray as Pennywise, feels like a regular guy in a clown costume. And then when you look at it as Pennywise, it's genuinely just his facial expressions.
I'm so excited. It looks so good.
He's able to like soften all of his face for Bob Gray. And he looks like an actual person in a clown costume. But then when he puts on the Pennywise, it's like the eye thing and like he's just so good. Bill Skarsgård I think Bill Skarsgård did a better job as in Welcome to Derry than Michael B. even did on Sinners.
Really?
Yeah, this is my acting pick of the.
Okay.
So, but yeah, antagonist of the year has to go to Bill Skarsgård. Did a fucking amazing job. Major shout outs.
Guys,
who's your pick?
I didn't watch Welcome to Derry, but I want to, and I will. I'm gonna get to it. All right.
Yeah.
But in any case, I want to surprise you.
What is it?
Originally, guys, listen. I watched The Reckoning. Tomas watched The Reckoning. I love The Reckoning. I loved it as a hip hop nerd.
Fan, yeah.
As a hip hop nerd, as a fifth fan, I loved it all. I was like, you know what? I just really.
As a Diddy fan.
No, but I really did enjoy how not even how they framed Diddy, but just dude, like the amount of content that they had on this guy.
It's one of the best documentaries I've seen in a while.
It was great.
It's probably the best documentary I've seen since the Mr. McMahon one.
So. Yeah, how they broke him down, how they give you kind of a sneak peek into who he really was, right? I honestly was gonna give it to him, but dude, it's Quaritch, bro. From what I've seen this year,
wow,
he's got my pick just because like, and to be fair, guys, Tomas and I were talking about the future of it, and not only looking at this movie, but backwards, right, and his character as a whole, I just loved it. I loved how you get a glimpse of him understanding, and almost like he knows that Jake is right. Like when Jake tells them, you know that this is deeper than just blue people that
in the cell.
Yeah. It's like not only in the cell, but when he's sitting with everybody's sleeping when they got away from the ash, and he's true, like, he's like, yo, you know, and you have the choice, and you almost see Quaritch like understanding,
like his face softens a little bit.
But he's so resilient, and then he just goes on to just lay joke after Orifarm after joke.
Oh my god,
it was so entertaining.
Specifically,
right there. Drop him. Come on, listen.
Yeah, like genuinely.
I'm gonna have to give it to him. Yeah.
Yeah, he did a great job, man. He really carried that movie.
Yeah. I'm excited for 4 and 5 and 6, 7 all the way through 25.
All right. Next in here, we're looking at director of the year. Huge category. I do think not to throw shade. I do think the nominations this year are not as good as they could be in the future. Because I tried my hardest to look at like some up and coming directors. I got one in here, but the rest of them are like quite established guys. The first one got Ryan Coog,
the one and only
big Freddy Coog,
Mr. Coogler,
Freddy Krueger,
excited
Ryan
for that
Coogler.
one.
He for those who don't know, because not everyone knows directors, he did Sinners.
Yep.
He also did Black Panther.
Yep.
He's done many great films in his.
Yeah, Fruitvale Station, Creed. Nah,
Yeah,
he's done a whole bunch of
but
stuff.
Sinners really magnum opus right now, like really his
Yes,
best film,
yes. That
and
he went stupid with that passion project for sure.
100%. And if you look at his contracts that he did, I think
Yeah.
he did a lot, not just because of the movie he did, but what he did for the community with the contract that he signed. It's
Generational.
very friendly towards directors. I think he's paving the way for future people to also be able to get those kind of contracts that
100%.
build that generational wealth. So, huge year for him. Honestly, deserves a nomination.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Yeah.
The next one is James Gunn. Not just as a director, but what he's done for DC, the way he's rebuilt everything from the ground with Superman, and the Supergirl movie, which got a bunch of trailers for this year, the Peacemaker TV show. He's done a lot this year.
Boy's been at
And
work.
I am, in my personal life, I'm known as a James Gunn Glazer. So no one's surprised by this pick. Genuinely, it's, again, for you who's not really too tapped into DC, it's not just Superman. It's also Peacemaker that came out this year.
Yeah.
And it's also the way he announced like a lot of the rollouts for Supergirl,
Which looks
and
great,
Man
by
of
the way.
Tomorrow and stuff like that. So big year for James Gunn. Honestly, again, deserves his nomination. Next nomination,
Number 3.
James Cameron. What can we say? Avatar 3. Every time an Avatar movie comes out, like we said last episode, it's a major thing.
It's a moment.
$400
It's a moment
million
every time.
spent every single time. But he said in an interview, he creates a lot of jobs in cinema.
Which is amazing.
I think he said he has like 3,000 people working on every Avatar movie. That's insane.
Jesus.
You gotta,
for years.
and you got to commend that every single time. He's creating jobs in Hollywood. He is pushing the technology forward every time. He's pushing the whole industry forward. Now, I know a lot of people love to say Avatar hasn't had a cultural impact. We had to change the technology for these movies to continue to come out.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, so shout out James Cameron. It's always gonna get shout outs on this show. Love the guy. Next guy, we got Zach Krieger. I don't know how to pronounce the name properly. I'm just call him Zach.
Zach, Big Z.
I didn't know about him until Weapons, but he's what made Weapons Weapons.
Yeah, 100%.
There's not a single acting performance that I can point out at Weapons and be like, that's why the film. It's the atmosphere. It's the way the story progresses. It's the way the mystery unveils itself. It is 100% the director and the writers that made Weapons what it is. And Weapons, since we don't have a horror category, I could just spoil it for y'all. Weapons is the best horror movie of this year.
Yeah, it's the best.
100% Weapons killed it. So shout out, man.
I'm excited to see what he has coming forward. I like that you brought up how the story progresses. Listen, with the whole acts and don't get me wrong, guys, right? Yeah. Weapons is great. It's not like a personal like amazing for me, right? Just personally, right? As far as personal enjoyment, but how it progressed and like the small details, you can tell that this guy, Big Z, is gonna make some major names in the future. I'm talking
100%.
like the this guy's process, how his attention to detail. You know what I mean? He's gonna do. You see some things reminiscent of other great directors. So I'm excited to see what he has coming forward.
He Weapons did remind me a little bit of like a Hereditary.
Yeah.
The atmosphere and stuff like that. And for those who don't know, Hereditary is my favorite horror film of all time.
Same.
So I was very, very happy to watch Weapons. I thought it was, honestly, when it came out, I was like, this is going to be the best horror project of the year. And something else beat it, in my opinion, to be the best horror project of the year. It was still the best horror film.
Mm-hmm.
There was one horror project I liked more. We'll get more into that later. All right.
I gotcha.
But who was your pick for director of the year, honestly? I want to hear it.
It was Ryan Coogler, man. It was Ryan Coogler. Listen, guys, he is my favorite director of all time. I'll go ahead and say that. But Sinners really did, and like past the movie, like I said in another episode, this guy brought his wife onto the press run. How he managed the press run with Michael B. and Haley, and the movie itself, how he talks about it, where it comes from, and how it's written. Man. Dude, how he directed everything from the movie to the writing to getting just the name out there, and how deeply rooted this is within him. Come on, man. I mean, he's gonna take my pick every day of the week,
100%.
twice on Sundays.
100%.
Like, what are we talking about?
100%. That's massive. I think I think he's also my pick, Ryan Coog. He killed it on this movie, man. Like we really got to talk about how not only was Sinners what it was, but it's also what he does for the community. Again, that contract that he signed where he gets ownership of his film, that's massive. You've never seen that before.
Need to
And
spotlight.
we need to spotlight that because he's paving the way for directors to continue to do this, giving power back to the people
Yeah.
instead of these corporations. So I'm very happy with what he's done. It's kind of the same thing as James Cameron's pick was mainly because of what he does for the industry. Ryan Coogler had an amazing film. And then on top of that, he also did a lot for the industry.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like he wins on both ends. Like he gets the James Gunn stuff for James Gunn just doing great projects this year. He gets the Zach stuff for doing great projects this year. But then he also gets the James Cameron stuff for just doing a lot for the industry.
Yeah.
So he did everything this year. He was 100% my pick. I think he should be everyone's pick.
Yeah, I
This is
think
one of those unanimous ones. But I
should be
think
unanimous,
he should
man.
be your pick for best director.
Yeah.
But yeah, big shout out Ryan Coogler. We both agreed pretty much so far, except for antagonists. We've agreed pretty much so far.
But that's gonna change. I think
That's gonna change
that's
a
gonna
lot.
change a lot. Yeah.
A lot. All right, so TV show of the year, man. We did this category mainly because TV doesn't always compete well against film, and this is mainly the film section. So we really wanted to like at least give one category that's just TV.
Yeah, really show that love.
Show that love. Our nominees are Welcome to Derry. What else can you say? This is when I was talking earlier about like what the best horror project was. This is the best horror project of the year.
Yeah.
I think it expanded so much on the lore of the movies. It gave us a glimpse into the fact that in the books, the Stephen King universe is one big connected universe, the Dark Tower universe. It's not. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it has to do with the Dark Tower. So,
Yeah.
But Stephen King is one big connected universe, and we got hints of that with Dick Hallorann, one of the main characters in The Shining. One of the main characters in the Welcome to Derry show.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really cool to get all that. And he's also one of the main characters in Doctor Sleep. So very good to get that in there. Phil Skarsgård killed it. The kids killed it. Shout out Richie, R.I.P. The post-credit scene was amazing with Beverly. Like, it was just great, man. And Welcome to Derry was so good. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. The next pick is Dexter Resurrection. Already gassed it up all that I could earlier.
Yeah.
Best season of one of the greatest franchises in television history
Of all time, yeah.
So it's great to see it's peaking 20 years after it comes out. And also they finally landed an ending. Holy shit.
It ended. That was it.
No, well, actually no, they've landed season finales before, but Dexter is quite infamous for being 0-2 when it comes to the ending of series.
Oh, okay,
So
okay. I got
Dexter
you.
Resurrection, if it keeps going at this level, hopefully the ending of the series won't be. Hopefully Dexter doesn't end up 0-3 when it comes to ending series.
Okay.
Hopefully, guys. But yeah, Dexter Resurrection has been amazing. Shout out Michael C. Hall. He killed it like always. All right, next pick, Invincible, an animated show. We show love to these animated shows on this pod. We love our animated shows. We already said Conquest was amazing in that show, but it wasn't just Conquest. The whole arc this season was amazing. Shout out to the best character in the whole show, Rexplode.
The GOAT.
The Go, R.I.P. the
Fucking
R.I.P.
goat.
the legend. The music, except for David, the music was great. This season, we got a song from Nirvana on here. We got a song from Billie Eilish. Like we got some really good music in
It was
this.
really good.
It was really good. The animation was shaky at points, but that the finale was amazing. The Invincible War was amazing. Everything was amazing. So
That Invincible
shout out,
War.
yeah, the voice acting, Adam Eve and Mark's relationship. Just it was a great show.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. One of the best seasons of Invincible we've gotten so far. So glad to have it nominated. Next, The Reckoning, the Diddy show,
The Diddy show.
the Diddy documentary. Honestly, 4 episodes, so it's not a lot of runtime here in comparison to these shows. But each episode is like an hour, and what it did was amazing. It shine a light on a lot of Diddy's transgression. Not a lot of people knew that Diddy was involved in the death of some people, allegedly. Getting those theories out there, getting the whole Diddy is dangerous. Saying free Diddy is funny, but like you also got to know this guy is actually dangerous. He's not just a freak who does freaky things.
Yeah.
The whole agenda they were pushing. Being a freak isn't illegal.
Isn't illegal, yeah.
It's like, being a freak isn't illegal, but Diddy isn't going to jail for being a freak. He's going to jail for sex trafficking, for abusing women, for multiple sexual assault charges, multiple fucking assault charges. And all these people coming out being like, and basically everyone that ever knew Diddy at any point, I saw it. He was bad business. So Great documentary. Shout out 50 Cent. Maybe
Yeah,
we should nominate him for director of the
we probably
year.
should have. Nah, I'm joking. He didn't
No,
direct
no, no.
it,
He didn't direct it. It's
but
just
it was really good. It was really good.
50
I did
deserves.
want it to be longer.
We didn't do this category, but 50 wins hater of the year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go hater of this year. All right. So I'll start off with mine. My TV show of the year is It Welcome to Derry. It was just leagues and bounds above everything else. Stranger Things might have had a nomination.
I was going to bring that up.
If It Welcome to Derry wasn't so much better, didn't do everything Stranger Things did, significantly better.
But we also haven't watched the last season.
No, but I'm everything up to last season. I got caught up a little more. Everything up to last season, It Welcome to Derry does significantly better than Stranger Things.
Okay.
Because Stranger Things is heavily inspired by the original It books, the whole small town, like it's all kind of a lot of some of the concepts of it are inspired, and similar setting. It just kills it. You look me dead in the eyes, tell me the Mind Flayer, Demogorgon, or Vecna are even like half the villain that Pennywise is.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't watched it.
I'm telling you, you watch it, you'll see what I mean. The only thing Stranger Things really competes on is the main cast, like the actual main characters maybe are comparable, but the performances we got from the kids is just so good. And the difference is the kids in Welcome to Derry are actually kids. And the kids in Stranger Things are like 25-year-olds playing kids.
Now they're older though.
Well, that's the season that came out this year, so. And Welcome to Derry just did everything better than Stranger Things, a show that a lot of people would call their show of the year.
Yeah.
Which is, and then on top of that, every other show here was very, very good, very, very great. None of them, most of these are returning franchises. Invincible.
Yeah.
You already knew what Invincible is. Dexter Resurrection, another Dexter show. The Reckoning is a documentary, but Welcome to Derry, first season of a new show with no source material, just coming in here, killing it, murdering it. Huge fucking respects. That's my pick, mainly because of Bill Skarsgård. Shout out again, but yeah.
My pick.
Your pick.
My pick.
Your pick.
Would have been Invincible. It
Would have been Invincible?
It definitely would have been
Okay.
if The Reckoning didn't drop.
So you're giving it to Diddy
Dude, it was so good.
or 50? Diddy was so good.
All right, I said it was so good.
Diddy was so good.
You said Diddy.
Sean Combs.
Listen, The Reckoning was, again, guys, as a hip hop nerd, it was so good. It was so cool to see everything that you hear about and you live, and then behind the scenes, all this stuff is going out. Now, what wasn't cool was obviously, I mean, the bad things that he did, but because of that, we got some of the best. How do I even put it? Everyone that they brought in to talk did so well, which is weird to say.
Yeah,
right?
everyone.
It's weird to say because you're saying, oh, well, these people were good at talking about trauma. Listen, the way everyone was so well articulated and the way they made everything visual and how they use the voices as the narration and how they interacted with the evidence, it's a hard watch, right? It's a hard watch because you're seeing, like, I forget her name, but the lady at the end, when she's talking about her being essentially drugged, right, sedated, and talking about someone who saw things happening to her, right, not good things, obviously, right? How they went so deep into that while keeping the mood very serious, but not like so overly serious that you're like, oh, I don't even want to watch this. You know what I mean? Because it's like, and it jumps back.
There were certain points where I was kind of like, oh, this is hard to watch.
No, it is hard to watch, but it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Right. So I think the direction was phenomenal. I think how they constantly kept going to certain clips of Puff doing certain things in certain areas.
The never seen before footage from when Sean hired the people to follow him around.
Yeah.
And they got that footage, and that was like,
and that fucked them over completely.
Yeah.
It fucked them over all the way. So everything
and the footage
was so well
he
calculated.
tried to portray himself as this nice guy, and
the victim.
Even while he was portraying himself as a nice guy, they were breaking down the play, being like he's uncomfortable around black people, and then they cut to him
that
being
part
like,
was crazy.
and then there was when he said that, and then they cut to the part of him being in the van, being like, I need to take a hot shower after I met all those people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the poverty on me, and I'm like,
it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
But that's exactly what made this so good.
Like,
it was
so
amazing.
good, man.
It was great.
Like, go watch it. It was great.
Yeah.
Find out more about Diddy.
It takes you on a roller coaster.
Genuinely does. Shout out 50, man. All right.
That was good.
Film of the year, movie of the year, the big category, the big boy.
The big boy.
Our nominations, I think we could breeze through it because we've already talked about all of our nominations so far.
Yeah.
Sinners, we've already glazed that to
Come
hell.
on.
Superman, we've already glazed that much on this pod. Weapons, we glazed this episode already a
We
little bit.
did. Yep.
And then lastly, Avatar Fire and Ash, we dedicated a whole episode to
Yep.
last episode. Go check that out.
Our very first art
Our
specific
very
episode.
first art specific episode.
You want to start?
We have the same winner.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Our winner together is Sinners.
It's Sinners.
Sinners was the best movie this year. Bar Marty Supreme. I haven't seen it yet.
I mean, bar Martyr Supreme.
Like not counting Marty Supreme.
Yes.
It might be better. I don't know. But Bar Marty
glaze is
Supreme.
insane,
Sinners.
man.
No, I'm genuine. I have so much high expectations for Marty Supreme.
I have
but
high expectations as well.
my expectations are ridiculously high. But Bar Marty Supreme, Sinners has been the best movie this year. It's elite. Everything about it, the soundtrack, the visuals. There's so many specific scenes you can point at and be like, this is some beautiful ass shit.
Oh yeah.
Some beautiful ass shit. The way the story progresses, for me, it was a little fast. I wish they slowed it down. I wanted more movie out of this, you know?
This movie could have been 5 hours long.
You know
I
it's
would
a
have
great
sat
movie.
happy.
You know it's a great movie when my only complaint is I wish there was more movie. I
Yeah.
wish there was more to see out of
Yeah.
this. I loved this. I'm kind of dressed like Remick right now.
A little bit.
I'm kind of dressed
yeah.
like Remick right now. It's
Yeah, a
actually
little.
not ideal.
What do you mean? I mean, Remnick was a great character.
He was, and that's another thing that made this movie so great. He was a great character. His song was great. He was locked in.
No, he was locked.
He was locked in. We got a bunch of breakout performances in this movie, a bunch of actors that, you know, were very well known coming into this movie, and now they're leaving this movie with fucking probably Oscar nominations. Like
Hell of a resume.
hell of a resume. And you know, Ryan Coogler killed it. Michael B killed it. What's the kid's name?
Miles Catton.
Miles Catton killed it.
Miles Catton, the prodigy.
Haley Steinfeld killed it.
Yeah.
Is this her best
Crazy.
film now? I think this is her best film
Probably.
now. Probably her best film now.
Probably.
Like, and she has a resume on her. Same thing with
Yeah.
Michael B. Michael B. Jordan has a massive resume. This is
his best film.
Probably his best film now.
I think this is definitely his best film.
So, you know, genuinely, shout out Sinners, 100% movie of the year. Not the last award is going to win on this show, by the way. It's
Yeah.
genuinely like it's the sweep of Sinners.
No,
the sweep of Sinners, man.
No, we could sit here and talk about it for hours. I mean,
I could do a
I've done
dedicated
it all right.
episode to Sinners. Like if Sinners would have come out when this podcast existed,
It would have had an episode.
It would have had an episode.
Yeah, all I can really say is if you haven't watched it, man, and I know everybody says, oh, just go watch it. No. Sit down.
Sit down and watch
Go
it.
watch it. Understand
Rent
it.
out a
enjoy
cinema.
it.
Rent out a cinema. Get them to play that for you.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
IMAX.
IMAX. Genuinely.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Moving on to music.
Ooh, before that, actually, I want to
Moving on to
say,
music.
go back, go to the theaters. I just
Oh,
want to say
yeah,
that
yeah.
all of these big films. Did we watch all of them in the theaters?
The ones that were nominated?
Yes.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Go to the theater and watch it there. You know what I mean?
It's best experience.
It's great at your house, but let me tell you, the experience is different. It's different,
Some of these
and
are
it's beautiful.
some of these are genuinely like different movies.
No, genuinely.
Avatar is genuinely a different movie.
It is.
If you watch it in the
is.
cinema.
Sinners, different movie.
If you watch Avatar in the cinema, you watch it with your mouth open. If you
Yeah.
watch it at home, it's like, oh, it's a pretty good film.
Yeah.
That's genuine. I think that's why I'm not as strong on Avatar 1 because I watched it at home.
And it was so long
But
ago.
it was so long ago. Meanwhile, Avatar 2 and 3, I watched in the cinema, and I
Yeah.
remember going and being like,
No, it's amazing.
whole time.
It's amazing.
So-
go to the theaters, go watch these movies. Get out there, man, and just enjoy it.
and
just enjoy it.
for our next category, go watch it. Go listen to it on vinyl. That's audio quality.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It is.
No, like actually, it's not.
But who cares about factually? It's
guess.
the audio quality is better because you're sitting there and you got the vibes and the
I mean,
aesthetic.
if you have the ability to, if you have the
If you don't have the ability, go buy yourself the money you would have spent on vinyl. Go buy yourself some ridiculously nice headphones. Listen to it through some nice headphones.
Yes, that I can vouch for every day.
Getting to it. Song of the year.
Oh man,
Oh,
let me
man.
do this one.
I'll let you do it. This is Derek's time, bro. Come on.
I like the idea of reading nominations.
All right, go ahead.
I'm seeing how fun it looks. The Birds Don't Sing.
The birds don't sing.
Come on, we can't get out of here without mentioning this song.
The not to spoil the category too much. The best song off its album.
It's phenomenal.
The
It's
best
phenomenal.
song of Let God Sort Him Out. 100%.
Listen, Let God Sort Him Out was an experience, and the way, if you don't know the context to this song, Clips is a group. They're these two brothers, and it's their names are Pusha T and Malice. They've been around for a while in the hip hop game,
Especially Pusha T.
and they came in together. They came in
Yeah,
together.
but
Malice was actually rapping before Push.
Push is like
Oh well,
the
yeah,
heavy hitter.
Push
Like
is
people at home know Pusha T.
that. Yeah, Push is
Yeah.
more of a household name, but
But I think Clips
damn it,
is
open
now
it.
a household name.
Yeah, but listen, the context of this one, guys, they lost their parents in a pretty short time span, and this is dedicated to them. We might end up talking about this later, but they performed at the Vatican, and they performed this song,
Wow.
and it's a beautiful song, and the craziest part, it's the very first song on the album.
I know.
So so
I know.
we can't get away without mentioning that. Now, another entry from the same album, because they just went stupid with this one. By the way, all produced by Pharrell. Pharrell also goes way back with clips. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
Also produced the Diddy theme song.
Okay,
Shout out
cool,
The Reckoning.
cool. Wow. POV
Pharrell.
off of Let God Sort 'Em Out. Really, it could have been POV or Chains and Whips. Both of them are valid. We have POV on here, but we
I
love them
pushed.
both.
I let it be known. I pushed to have POV over Chains and Whips
Yeah.
because POV. No, actually, no. I pushed for. Never
No, you
mind.
pushed
No
the
spoilers.
opposite.
No spoilers. I'll let them know after we.
Anyways, we got a bit of a left field right
Left
here.
field. So we got two songs off a heavy album. An album that
Yes.
it can be fun. It can be fun in moments, but
No, yeah.
overall, Let God Sort 'Em Out is a deeper record.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then
We got Sugar on My Tongue.
Sugar on My Tongue.
Listen, come on. You know what's funny? When I first heard this record, I did not like Sugar on My Tongue that much.
I listened to it on a flight.
I did not. I didn't like it that much.
I downloaded before the album came out. I downloaded it on my phone because I knew I was gonna be on a flight.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to it on the flight, and I was wiggling in my seat, bro. I wanted to stand up
No,
and
it was.
dance, bro.
It's a
I
phenomenal
wanted to stand up and
song.
dance.
I was listening to it like yesterday. Yeah, it's amazing. And then another song off of another phenomenal album, Alfredo 2, Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist, Ensalada.
Ensalada.
Listen. If y'all don't know, anytime you see Freddie Gibbs featuring Anderson .Paak, just know it's a hit. It's a hit. It's a hit every single time. This song is the best song off the album. It's phenomenal. Off of one of the best records of the year. Deserves a spot here.
100%.
You want to say your pick, or you want me to say my pick, or?
I want you to say your pick so I can give the context to a thing I said a little bit.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My pick is POV.
Yowie?
POV, it featuring Tyler, is such a phenomenal song. It was my most played song. I just can't get away from the beat. It's luxurious. I can't get away from the bars. They're deep. If you know, you know. And you cannot get away without mentioning that Tyler feature. Listen, Tyler the
feature.
Creator was rapping on this.
Going
He was
stupid.
rapping on this.
Going stupid. Yeah.
I'm talking about not like shallow. I'm talking about like double entendres. I'm talking about it was bars. He was barring it
Barring
up.
up,
Like
yep.
he was barring it up. Nah, this is my song of the year for sure.
I just want to say, when I said I was pushing for POV, I got my memory mixed up. I was pushing for the Birds Don't Sing because Derrick was like, nah, we don't need it on here. And I was like, I don't know. That's a lot of people's song of the year. I think it should be on here. It deserves to be on here. 100%.
But that's because it's you. You were saying. Come on.
At first I said, we can
we
only have one
were
song.
iffy on Sugar on My Tongue, guys.
No, hold on. Because my pick for song of the year is Sugar on My Tongue.
Yeah.
100%. That's my pick. But I remember when we were trying to get this category, there was a lot of songs that almost made the cut.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really difficult. And we were like, damn, we have two songs off Let God Sort 'Em Out. And I was like, okay, well, The Birds Don't Sing is obviously the best song off Let God Sort 'Em Out. So we can take POV off. And then Derek hit me with, hold on, because POV is my song. I was like, whoa.
my song. It's my song.
I thought your song was The Birds Don't Sing.
Listen.
But-
It's either The Birds Don't Sing, POV, or Chains and Whips. There's really no other song that tops those three.
I think The Birds Don't Sing is 100% the best song off the album. So
Well,
I was
that's
like,
my take.
it needs to be on here. And then POV is also on here. So we struggled because it's like two songs off the same album. Crazy.
But to be fair,
But-
the album deserves it.
The-
It deserves to have multiple songs on.
Yeah, 100%. Even though I do go with Sugar on My Tongue, I feel like it did something different. A lot of songs this year really wanted to move in more of a deeper lyrical direction. And I like
Yes,
that. I love
100%.
I love my deep lyrical shit. I respect it heavily. But I think this and maybe like Nokia were kind of like fresh, You know, they
Yeah.
just dance to them.
Sonically, they were
You
just.
just dance to them. They go stupid. The music video for this also went stupid. For those who know,
What was the
Tyler's a
video?
freak, man. Tyler's a
Yeah,
freak.
he's freaked out.
But 100%, that's my song of the year. Easily my song of the year, by the way. Love Sugar on My Tongue. I do think The Birds Don't Sing is a close second, but
Fair.
just an absolute bop of a song, man.
Oh well, it's unfortunate. I kind of already got ahead of myself here, guys.
What?
Feature of the year.
Feature of the year.
Feature of the year. Y'all probably already know what it is.
We don't need to read the
Yo,
nomination.
son, stop grabbing it. Yo, son keeps grabbing the food.
I want to see it a little bit.
Nah. You're not seeing nothing.
Oh man, I wanted to read it.
We're going for Dot off a good credit. This was kind of insane, but he killed that.
He killed that.
Let's be real. He killed that. He murdered that.
100%.
We're going for Dot off of Chains and Whips. Listen, Kendrick has been on a tirade this year.
2 Kendrick features, by
This
the way.
guy's been going insane.
He's going stupid.
We're going to go, as I've already mentioned, come on.
Tyler
off POV. Come on, listen to the song. That's it.
Listen to the song, genuinely.
Now, here, some of y'all might not know who this is. Some of y'all youngins might not even know who this is.
Everyone knows who this is. Don't lie.
Nah, some
don't
of these
lie
youngins might not even know.
Don't lie to them like that.
Listen, it's Nas off Chandeliers.
Everyone knows who Nas is, man. Come on.
Listen, this guy
he has a top 3 rap
verse.
album of all time under his belt. He has a top 3 rap comeback under his belt.
But all them jits out there
I know him, bro.
that really don't know.
People listen to Netsbet and then listen to Nas too. Everyone knows who Nas is.
Nah.
People listen to Yeet and then listen to Nas, but everyone knows who Nas is.
Listen, Nas off Chandeliers, guys. This guy's talking about his people. This guy's talking about hip hop. He's bragging a little bit. His flow is crazy. The beat switch is crazy. Go listen to it.
Genuinely, it's Nas. What else can you really say?
Yeah. Really.
You hear Nas feature, Nas album, Nas song. You know what's coming.
Yeah, come on. Let's be real.
Something stupid's about to happen.
He's also been going crazy.
I think we got the same winner.
It's Tyler off POV,
It's Tyler off POV.
Guys, the energy that he brought to this track.
It's also Tyler Poster. We're obviously Tyler fans on this show. So
Listen,
we like how he sounds in general.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, this is one of his best, like...
Yeah. No, but to be fair, like, even aside from Tyler, this is just the general Tyler Glaze.
Yeah.
If Tyler didn't bring the energy, if Tyler wasn't really rapping, you know what I mean? Like, because even down to the bars, if he wasn't really barring it up and he just had the flow and the energy, I would have given it to Dot on Chains and Whip.
Hold on. You're not understanding what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we're already huge Tyler fans on this show. On top of it, this is one of Tyler's best rapping performances.
No, I know. I'm hearing you.
All time.
I'm hearing you.
You know what I mean? Like, Tyler really...
No. Yeah. This.
Tyler made the song.
Nah, see, now you're crazy.
I'm not doing too crazy.
You're crazy.
Tyler's what pushes this song over to be like my second favorite song on the album.
Okay, there.
Yeah,
You can say that, but he didn't make the song.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he made the song. Like, he made the song as good as like to push it up to that level, which is what a feature should do. Features. I know a lot of people think features should just be like, oh, it sounds good. I think the feature should flow well with the song.
Yes.
And I think the feature should push the song to a new level.
Well, yes.
And Tyler not only fits the song, but he pushes it to a new level.
No, yeah. Tyler, by the way, all while he's on tour and recording a whole other project.
He's been on 2 tours this year. 2 tours.
What?
One of them, the Chromacopia tour being one of the best tours in recent memory. And then he also dropped an album. He's also been dropping crazy fits left, right, and center. 100%, bro. Great fucking shit.
But yeah, Tyler on POV, bro, did his fucking thing. We need, like genuinely, it made me want to go listen like to Wolf and shit, where he's just spitting, like genuinely. On to the big one, the really big category that everybody, come on.
We're already at album.
We're going for the album of the year.
We're already at album. Wow.
Dude,
okay.
This one.
This one is a big one.
This one is good. Listen, at our one, we've glazed it already so much. It's LGSEO. It's Let God Sort Them Out by Clips.
Let God Sort Them Out.
And Pharrell.
Yeah.
Come on. At the 2.
Man, Pharrell.
At the 2, we've got Alfredo 2, Freddie Gibbs, and Alan the Alchemist. What are we talking about? Come on, bro. Stop.
Shout out Al.
At the 3, we've got T to the Creator. We've got Don't Tap the Glass, a phenomenal sounding album. This guy was on a rampage this year. This guy dropped some phenomenal music. It was a little different than we were expecting. It caught me off guard.
I'm glad that because for those of y'all who read the actual like statement, the mission statement for the album, which by the way, mission statement for an album,
Interesting, right?
interesting. It's genuinely a dance album. Just dance to it, bro. Get up and dance. You're not supposed to listen to this thing now.
I get up,
Get up
move,
and move while you're
get up
listening
and
to it.
move.
Genuinely, shout out.
Yeah. At the 4, you're not even expecting. I'm not even expecting this one. It's Deadbeat.
I forgot though, Tame Impala.
Yeah.
Our first non-hip hop pick. By the way, y'all boys at home, I pushed very hard to have Dracula on Song of the Year because Tame Impala, we need some Tame Impala. They dropped a great fucking album this year. It's not their best project, but like shit, if it was their best project, it would probably win album of the year. Tame Impala's good.
I don't hate that.
Tame Impala's
I don't
good.
hate that at all.
Debbie was so fucking good. Big highlight off the album. I know you've heard the song Dracula. Everyone's heard the song Dracula.
I don't know it by name, but maybe.
Been a lot of JoJo's edits.
Okay, I probably have.
You probably heard
I probably
it.
have.
But no, yeah. Shout out to Impala, y'all. Shout out.
Shout out Tame Impala.
Shout out to Impala. So what's your pick for album of the year?
My pick.
I think we like usual. I think we're the same pick.
I do want to say it's been a great year for music.
It's been a great year for music.
It's been a phenomenal fucking year for music.
I think it's been a phenomenal year for music. Not just usually when we say that it's been a phenomenal year for music, we mean hip hop. Because we really did the hip hop sphere on this show. But like, you had a Sabrina Carpenter album.
No, it's been a lot of
Shout
good
out
stuff.
Sabrina Carpenter.
It's been a lot of
We had
good stuff.
Tame Impala. We had a bunch of like R&B was really up this year.
And just artists like blowing onto the scene like crazy.
100%.
Like I'm not familiar. I forget his name, but there's this dude that is a huge Ozzy Osbourne fan. And
Youngblood.
yes, like
Youngblood.
he went crazy
He's not
this
a
year.
fan. He's a huge
No, he's a
Ozzy
fanatic.
friend.
Yes,
He's an Ozzy like family. Like they knew each other personally. They hang out. Ozzy loved Youngblood.
Yeah.
No,
So
genuinely.
it's been a lot of artists going
Huge
crazy
year for
this year.
music. I know people are gonna laugh at me for the Sabrina Carpenter take, but shout out Sabrina, man. She makes
She
great
put out
music.
music and she put
And
out
she
good
makes
music.
great music consistently.
Like I don't listen to much Sabrina, but
I listen to it on
I put her
occasion.
music on. It's like
But yeah, she a little like.
yeah, so you hit a little.
Yeah, some people be like, oh, but she be hating on men too. Let me put this. If
I don't know much about Sabrina, but
if you hear her lyrics talk about men being stupid, and you actually get offended, it applies to you. You're probably the stupid people she's talking about. You know what I mean? You listen to shit she says, and you're like, this isn't really me. Then it's not about you.
yeah, if you
about
can
you.
enjoy the music,
You can 100%,
and you know,
100%. But nah, great year for music overall. But we all know what album of the year
Come on.
is.
come on,
Let God sort them out.
let God sort them
Let God sort them out.
bruh. Come on, and I will say, this isn't even gonna be our pick. It's gonna win all the awards.
All the awards.
Everywhere.
It doesn't matter where. It's like the Expedition 33 of music this year. It's just killing everything.
There's
and
been a couple
everyone, man.
sweeps, man.
Really, every category has a sweeper this year.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. This has been a crazy year.
We got Sinners killing everything. We
Insane
got
year.
That's why I hope Barty Supreme is so good, so I could like rival Sinners at the Oscars.
And
we don't.
sweep all next year as well for our awards.
Yeah, no, it's just so it could like rival Sinners at the Oscars, and then
Okay.
we actually have like some kind of competition. But this year, every like major genre, I guess, just has one massive hitter.
Just beast.
Like beast, bro. Fucking like God Sort of Out was insane. Fucking stupid album. Stupid album. Shout out, and I know it's always shout out clips. Shout out Pharrell.
No, yeah.
Shout out Pharrell.
Pharrell.
You hear a lot of Pharrell glaze from everyone except for the hip hop community because he doesn't do hip hop like as often as he does pop and stuff like that.
Now.
In his prime, like numbers wise,
What?
he was a pop guy, like producer.
No.
His biggest years. No, his biggest years numbers
I
wise.
say maybe, yeah, okay, maybe numbers.
I'm not talking about prime like prime ability. I'm talking about prime
Okay.
numbers wise. When a lot of people know Pharrell not from his hip hop stuff.
Yeah.
So it's good to see him come in and go back to his roots, and it's just peak.
And just be on top
And
of
it's
the world.
just peak. So shout out Pharrell. Shout out Clips. It's good to see them getting a lot of praise as a collective instead of just Push always getting a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. So it's good to see them
No,
getting.
Malice went.
It's good to see the praise of the collective. It's good to see the praise of Pharrell as a rap producer, not just a producer. So great album. And hopefully we get more projects to come from Pharrell in hip hop.
Yes. Oh my god.
And we get more.
Clips also, by the way, they said they're like, yeah, we're gonna be dropping some more stuff together
with Pharrell.
as clips. I don't know
Oh,
about
as
I don't
clips.
know with
Okay.
Pharrell, but as
I
clips they
want to
got
see
more
clips. I
coming.
want to see clips do something with like some other producer too. I want to see them do something with like Alk or something.
That'd be insane.
That'd be like
They were on an Al beat this year
that's
actually.
why I'm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You told me.
They went crazy on
You
that
told
Mob
me, and I
Deep
was like,
project.
I didn't hear it, but I was like, you told me about that, and I was like, okay, I kind of want to see clips and Alk do something together,
That would
and
be
I want to see
exciting.
maybe we could see like Pharrell and like Freddie Gibbs or something.
I would honestly I would want to see clips in Hit Boy.
No, I want to see Pharrell and Tyler. I know Tyler produces his own stuff a
Oh,
lot
that
of
would be
times, but
crazy.
like Pharrell and Tyler do have a relationship, so it'd be cool to see them do something together. But yeah, shout out Pharrell, shout out Clips, and that got from our album of the year.
Yeah, that's unanimous. That's the right answer. To
That's
be
the right
honest.
answer,
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
boys.
yeah.
Yep.
Turn it on. We got one more for
We gotta get
music.
the nominations back up. This shit's on my phone. I gotta unlock it
This
every
one's gonna
time.
be a little bit of an exciting one.
What is it? Up and coming?
Yes.
We got two more for artists.
Do we?
Yeah.
Upcoming. Oh yes. We have music before then. That's what we got. Or do we have up and coming first? Oh, we have upcoming then music. Okay. Up and coming artist of the year.
I don't have one for this category.
Yeah, guys. These types of categories are really more just to
Just shout
like put
out.
y'all on. Like and really just give flowers.
Yeah,
Listen.
this category isn't really about winners and losers. This category is about everyone on here won this year.
Yeah, but even especially this year, it's been a year where
A year for the up and comers.
you look at how heavy the lineups were for like the vets. You know what I mean? I mean Clips winning. I mean Alfredo 2 being a hit. I mean Don't Tap That Glass. I mean Nas released projects, DJ Premier. It was just a lot of the older guys, all of the vets were dropping great music.
And the
So
youngins still got to eat.
and it's they still got to eat. They still got to eat. And so it made a lot of people think forward. You know what I mean?
That's
So
good. You always want that in art. You always
it's
want to be thinking
great. And this thing
forward.
that's been on my mind a lot this year. And so I decided, I'm gonna go ahead and lock in with a lot more smaller artists. So we have a pretty exciting list here.
I do have one thing I want to discuss real quick. All right, we have retroactively added a fifth nominee.
Yes.
Because we do want to praise. Honestly, again, this category isn't really about winners and losers. This is just about shouting out all the winners that we can. So we're
Yeah.
adding one more guy to this.
Yeah,
Go
just
ahead.
cause fuck it.
Just because fuck it, man. That's my winner, honestly.
We already had him in earlier in the episode. Let's talk about Youngblood.
You want to talk about Youngblood first?
This guy did, and again, guys, I don't listen to his music.
He got the
But-
Aussie seal of approval this year.
Yeah,
He
I
got
saw that.
him and Sharon were like really like this. Sharon is Ozzy's wife, famously.
Mm-hmm.
And just seeing this dude drop projects. Also, not even just dropping projects. He is one of the best. Like out of all these young guys, in my opinion, he's the best performer. Bro hops
Okay.
up on that stage. He hops up on the stage and he looks like, he has a shirt on. He's good. He walks out that stage drenched,
Sweating,
shirtless,
yes.
drenched. He had his little eyeliners running like it's
The
fucking
love-
effort.
the love that this guy shows to his fans.
that he has, not just for his fans, but for his craft. This dude will hop up
Yes.
on stage, sit there for fucking hours going stupid. Like genuinely, you don't see performers this passionate about live performances, aside from maybe like a Tyler, and
Yeah.
even he doesn't put in the crazy effort. He just puts in the love, the craft.
Yeah.
This is more artistic. Youngblood isn't as artistic. Youngblood is as
This guy's
effort.
out there running, jumping, working
screaming.
out.
Yeah.
Like this guy's insane.
Like,
he's so personable. He's so genuine. He's so humble. He's down to earth. He loves his fans.
see
Every
him-
moment I see him anywhere near anyone that knows him, this guy is showing immense love
And
in ways that
feels
he
like
really
the first,
doesn't have to.
in the rock metal genre. He feels like the first true rock star we've had in a long time,
And he's so young.
and he's so young.
He's so young. This guy
Hella
is
TikTok edits.
he's unbelievable. He's amazing.
Hella TikTok edits.
Yeah, this
Hella
guy.
TikTok edits.
He seems like a very, very, very great down to earth guy.
Down to earth.
And
man.
he went crazy this year.
I do gotta say, I'm looking at the screen right now, bro. This fit got you looking like a record producer, bro.
I'm good at one day
You
maybe.
you look like Diddy, bro. I gotta back
I'm,
up
I,
a
all
little
right,
bit.
bro. All right.
Back up a little bit, y'all boys.
No allegations around here, guys. I'm not no exec. I ain't like that. I ain't like that. Not yet. Anyways,
I guess-
no,
You
not
like
like
that,
Diddy.
yeah?
Not like Diddy. But I might be an exec one day. That'd be cool. Let's all agree. That'd be cool. All right, bro. Listen.
I'm gonna be-
TDE and Punch was one of the most famous people in the music industry
Wait
last year
I'm
for a
gonna drop a
reason.
documentary in like 10 years.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
gonna drop a
cool.
documentary.
No, that's great. Listen, let's get some more out of the way. This one is a bit of an odd one because she now is like she was like the face of the year. Like she was up there for one of the faces of the year. No, no. You look at the top 3 artists of this year, she's there.
Yeah, and very, very important before we say who it is. Tampa native.
From here.
From here, from
I went to
our
go watch her a couple weeks ago.
Tampa native. Not just a Tampa native. She went to a high school that we know of.
Yeah,
She went to Blake, right?
I think so.
She went to Blake.
I'm not sure.
Blake's the one by downtown, right? Yeah, Blake's the one by downtown. She went to Blake, which is crazy because like I see Blake on my drives to downtown.
She came from there.
She came from there.
It's
Like
crazy.
it's not sometimes because for y'all boys coming from Tampa, you'll hear people be like, I'm from Tampa, and they're like from Land O'Lakes or something.
Yeah, it's
They're from, like,
yeah.
they live kind of far out.
Yeah.
I'm from Tampa, St. Pete, Greater Tampa
It's kind of like the
area.
people that say like I'm from Buffalo, like Griselda. They say they're from Buffalo, New York, and some people kind of hate on them. They're like, you ain't from New York, because Buffalo is like more north.
Buffalo.
You feel me?
You want to know how north Buffalo is, New York? It's bordered with Canada.
Yeah.
Niagara Falls is in Buffalo.
Yeah, exactly.
So no, yeah, it's the same. It's the same shit. Like a lot of these artists, oh, I'm from Tampa.
Nah, but she's local.
She's local. She's from
local.
She's from real Tampa, not that
So-
mental illness stuff.
Doechii,
Doechii,
come on. She first of all, she's an amazing performer. Since we were talking about performing,
breaking gender.
amazing
ceilings.
performer. She has great music, and I mean, I just mentioned Punch. She is a humongous TDE rep.
Again,
I mean,
also
this
you gotta point out
this lady has gone crazy this year.
breaking these gender ceilings in hip hop. You've seen women have been really struggling in hip hop to really get the heights. A lot of people downplay them, say, "Oh, y'all just shake ass. Y'all don't actually make good music." Talking about like a Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, like they got the respect, but they also got a lot of hate behind their
They
names.
do have a lot of hate.
And they kind of put like a ceiling on it. But Doechii really, like a lot of people, Doechii's the first woman rapper that I've genuinely heard people who I know in my personal life who don't fuck with be like, oh, they don't know how to rap. They don't know how to actually say, oh, she knows how to rap. She knows how to.
No, she spits.
And I
She's
can
a
really,
spitter.
and that makes me happy to see. We want to see. I don't know about Derrick. We want to see these women succeed in hip hop.
Okay, bro. Okay.
No,
I'm
fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
I paid for her ticket, yo.
I'm fucking with you, but
Walter White,
don't blend in the brand. We want to see women succeed in hip hop, so
Absolutely.
we're really glad
come
to see
on, bro.
Doechii come up.
She was getting praise from all the whole old heads too.
Everyone, man.
Because she was spitting Erykah Badu, like all types of
Yeah.
Bro. Listen. Doechii went stupid this year. She's the biggest that we have on this list, aside from Youngblood. But
I think she was bigger than him, but like famous wise.
probably. But some other ones. We got 3 more, and honestly, these were all more my picks out the bag. These were my most like exciting.
She's also not the last woman on this list, Doechii.
New artist. No, she's
So
not.
yeah,
It's funny because my personal up and coming artist is a lady. Personally,
shout out women, man. Y'all really up right now in the hip hop genre. Y'all
will
really up in the
say-
hip hop genre. We love to see that.
we've got Lareezy. If y'all don't know, it's LA space REEZY. Tyler was on an interview and he said that he was very excited to see what Lareezy got coming up. I listened to his last project with PJ Morton. I've listened to some other stuff. He's a great rapper. He's a young kid and he's doing great things. I mean, this guy, he can rap. He can rap, and he's got his own flow. He's in his own lane. He's
got his own lane.
No, absolutely.
I haven't listened to him. I need to tap in.
He's great. He's great. His flow, his voice, his cadence. He's great. He's great.
Shout out.
Go listen
Shout
to
out.
Lareezy. Go listen to Lareezy.
100% shout out.
He's great. All right. At number 2, well, out of these 3, I guess, right? We've got Samara Sin. I actually didn't know who she was.
Is she the one you met in person? Signed your hat?
Yes. So I
See,
went.
Derrick's biased. She signed his hat, so she's got to get
No.
He's got to get her profits up, so the hat's worth more.
Even before I even went to the show, because what it was is I was going to a Smino show. Shout out Smee, and she was in the promo. She was one of the openers, and I was like, yo, let me check her out, and her music is great. I remember the first song I heard. It was, I forget what it was called, but it's really good. And then she has another song called Moving Day. Bro, she can sing. She has a great voice. She's got good swag. She's
The swag is important.
a very nice person.
Underrated as of recent rappers and hip hop
But
and
she
just
can
music in
spit, bro.
general.
She can spit. I'm talking about she can rap, bro. She can rap. She's nice and she's a good performer too.
Shout out,
Great
y'all.
performer.
And you can speak on that. You saw her in person.
Yeah. Great performer. Now our last one is Ray Vaughn. If y'all don't know,
I don't know.
which y'all should, there was
Oh, the
shots.
Freddie, Freddie Gibbs had beef. No,
No,
was it Freddie? Who was it?
Joey.
Joy Badass. I mean, Joy Badass had beef.
Listen,
Yes, sir. I forgot about that.
Joey.
I forgot about that, yo.
Joey came out with a couple tracks, you know, and he was basically being like, "Yo, I want the smoke. I want the smoke with the West. Dot is on top right now. Let's get to it right." So he started throwing shots. And the first, or I don't know if it was the first artist, it was either him or Daylight, but the main artist that popped out on the scene and just went crazy with a crazy diss was Ray Vaughn.
Shout out.
Ray Vaughn. Now,
Take it on Joy Badass is
yeah, but before I
tall order.
before I get deeper into the beef with on Ray Vaughn's side, I will say my song of the year, my number 2 pick would have been Crash Dummy by Joey Badass, but it wasn't on streaming platforms, just on YouTube, so I didn't really want to add it. This is gonna be a controversial take, I think.
Go ahead. I'm gonna put my mic down and let you really explain the.
It's one of my favorite disses of all time. I'm talking about this song, bro. This guy sampled Pac, and then dissed the whole West, and he went stupid on that. I'm talking about stupid on that, bro. Like all that, yo. Joey Badass went crazy on that, and in my opinion, it was a spar session. It was an exhibition. He went crazy. Everybody did real good. Joey did great. Ray Vaughn came back before Crash Dummy. He dropped a song sampling 50 Cent, and that shit was also fire. Ray Vaughn can spit. He's also a TDE member, and he really made a name for himself this year. If you didn't know him already, or if you didn't know him, you know him now. Go listen to his stuff. He's great. You know, he also dropped the project. And it's good. It's quality. It's good. It's quality. It's very good.
I want to put my mic down. I want to let you really speak on that because I'm not
Good,
really,
man. It's exciting stuff.
I don't know. I don't know about the beef. I heard about it. I was told about it, and then I was kind of like, I'm sick and tired of rap beefs. So I was like,
it was great. Joey, he also went crazy just in general, right, with Static selected this year and a whole bunch of people. But he brought out one of Daylight's rivals.
Did he?
No, okay.
I said, did he?
Oh, yes. I thought you said Diddy.
What's up with you and Diddy, bro? You pick him as your favorite villain?
You're the one that was talking about me looking like Diddy earlier.
I said you look like a producer. Not producer. What did I say, bro? What the fuck did I say? I'm linking
an exec.
An exec. You do look like an exec a little bit.
Get the fuck out of here.
A little bit with the shades.
Yeah, maybe, bro. I guess. Listen, you did great. You did great. Crash Dummy was amazing. It was amazing.
Shout out.
We're on to the next. The last? Yes.
What is the last?
It's exciting.
Artist of the year.
It's exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. And I'm actually excited to hear what you're going to have to say about this first one. Listen, our first pick, we're going to go through
I'll talk about the first pick.
We're going to go through them, and then I want to hear what Tomas has to say, because, you know, this has a lot of history behind it. Listen, our first pick was Ozzy. Osbourne. We have our second with Clips, third with Tyler, the Creator, and our fourth with Alchemist.
Let's talk about Ozzy for a second.
Talk to me.
Ozzy being a pick this year is kind of wild because, you know, for obvious reasons, he's been basically retired for a very long time.
Yep.
But I don't know if you knew this. This year they did the last ever Black Sabbath tour before Ozzy died. They didn't actually know Ozzy was going to die, but Ozzy was having some medical complications and stuff like that. So he was they thought he was going to die this year, which he ended up sadly passing away. But I say sadly, but he did a lot of drugs and he lived a very long life after doing a lot of drugs. So he really persevered. He really persevered through a lot of struggle. So shout out Ozzy, man. But they knew bare minimum, even if he lived, he wasn't gonna be able to perform again. So they did the last ever Black Sabbath tour, and they got a bunch of legendary older bands to come out. They got Metallica to come out. They got like it was fucking stupid. You could, and the best part is they did a free live show on like a bunch of platforms for people to watch. It was a great experience watching that. It was a great experience to see Ozzy perform. And by the way, Ozzy gave a actual genuine performance. It wasn't like, oh, I'm just sitting on my chair because I'm old as fuck on my
Yeah.
deathbed. He was standing. That's more than Dave Blunt's does.
Out there.
Listen, shout out Dave Blunt's. But no, yeah. Ozzy was out there, man, at his advanced age. He was cooking up some stuff, genuinely. And then obviously we do gotta talk about the fact that he did pass this year. His passing did affect the genre heavily, especially like we're talking about Youngblood. We're talking about all the people who performed with him in his lifetime, all the people that grew up with him as their idol. People grew up with Ozzy as their musical inspiration. Those people are like 60 now. So genuinely affected generations. Black Sabbath is one of the first like big rock bands. I don't mean like big metal bands. Like Black Sabbath is very important in the genre. So you got to put a lot of respect on Ozzy's name. Shout out Ozzy. I think he deserves this nomination overall.
Fair.
I'll talk about. Oh, you can talk about Clips. You know, I love me some Clips. I heard the album. It's my album of the year too. But I'll let you talk about it because I feel like you're
honestly, I think we just get to the pickings.
bigger.
I feel like
So Ozzy,
there's never really not much for me to say about Clips other than
album of the year.
album of the year and really showing props to Malice, to be honest. Like a lot of people, including myself, weren't super locked in with Clips, weren't super locked in with Malice in specific. And Malice had one of my favorite verses of the year.
So it's really his pick a little more than it's like Clips with Malice. Let's talk about Malice.
No. I'm not saying it's Malice. More so, I'm saying like we gotta like talk about that.
We gotta talk about how he's because we've been talking about Push. Now Malice.
But we've already talked about Push so much. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say.
Be honest. I'm getting a vibe. Do you prefer Malice over Push?
I'm indifferent right now.
You're indifferent right now?
Yeah.
Which is, again, crazy to say because Push is the bigger artist. And then they come in and Malice is really matching his energy, matching the vibe, matching the aesthetic, matching
Malice
everything.
is a spitter, bro.
He's 100%. Shout out. I think the next pick needs a little bit more justification. Tyler just needs a little bit of justification simply because a lot of people don't tap the glass as an album of that level because it is just ridiculously short.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, he dropped a ridiculously short album. Why would he be in the Artist of the Year debate? Chromacopia Tour. That's all I should have to say. But then you also have to talk about POV feature. He had feature of the year. He had one of the best songs of the year, and he had the best tour of the year. Debatably, the Ozzy's tour, the Black Sabbath tour.
But also doing that feature and that project all while being on the road.
All while being on the road doing that tour. Also, Camp Flogna.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Like, you really got Tyler. Tyler is not... Like, Clips is this pick right now because of the sonic and how good he is. Like the actual music itself, right? Tyler put in the fucking work this year.
Yeah.
No artist in this level of like Artist of the Year outworked Tyler. Yeah. So he deserves it. The hard work deserves some payoff. And it was our last pick, Alk, right?
Alk, yeah.
Alk, best producer of the year. Debatably, Alk is more Derrick's pick. I would put Pharrell over Alk, but
what did Pharrell do other than let God sort him out?
What else does he have to do except for let God sort him out?
I mean, fair.
Because I think Alk deserves the pick for Artist of the Year, but he wasn't the best producer this year. Pharrell was the best producer this year. Pharrell was the best producer this year. Pharrell was the best producer this year.
Listen, what's your pick, bro? What's your pick, bro?
I'll let you pick first because I'm in between.
What's your pick?
I don't even have a pick for real.
You don't have a pick?
I think for me, Ozzy, Clips, and
Be
Tyler.
fair, guys. This guy came up with this and he doesn't even have a pick.
I'll tell you why I don't have a pick. Clips, Ozzy, and Tyler, to me, all had a similar caliber of year, for completely different reasons. Ozzy because of what he was able to do for the community. Tyler for the work ethic, Clips for the actual music.
Okay.
Genuinely, and Clips, I don't know, it's just they all did such great things in completely different ways that it makes it so hard for me to pick one. I know I'm not picking Alex, that's the only one. No disrespect on Alex's name at all. It's just that these three guys really cooked this year. I think I'm leaning a little bit more towards Clips overall, simply because it's a music category, and I do want to always lean more towards the sound in a musical category. But it's really hard between those three. I think I'm leaning towards Clips, though.
You're going Clips?
I'm going to go Clips.
That's strong. That's very strong. Um,
But shout out the other two, man. They fucking killed it.
I will
And shout out
say
Alec too, even though he wasn't really in the running for me. Shout out Alec too.
it's a tough one. It's a tough one, to be honest. It's not Tyler for me.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. And for obvious reasons, I mean Ozzy, just not what I listen to,
Not what you
guys.
listen
Just
to.
not what I listen to.
Derrick can't name 3 rock stars if you mean.
So yeah, fuck you. I I'm in between Clips and Out. Let me let y'all know, bro. Clips,
Defend Alec first because Alec is like the
huh?
real. Defend Alec because Alec,
Nah.
I just shit on Alec being a pick for a
That's
little
cool.
bit.
That's cool.
So
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
yeah,
Clips, for obvious reasons, is amazing. They did. We've glazed it enough. Like Oxford
hundred
Amount was an
percent.
amazing experience. I will have to say, this year I have enjoyed more Alchemist. I have. I
Okay,
think just because we're here talking about Tyler on tour, this and that. Do you know how much like road, how much pavement this man experienced this year?
I've heard,
The
but
airways that this man had to go on.
I've heard, but to me, it's just the fact that Tyler was really on through. Technically, if you want to get technical with it, 3 different tours at once.
Okay.
Chromacopia, he did
Wait, three.
Camp Flogna.
I was in a
It's an
fucking
event.
tour.
It's an event. It's an
It's an
event.
event,
But
bro.
he did 3 major events this year, on top of an album, on top of feature of the year. That really makes it so the debate for me. The debate was really like Tyler and Clips, with Ozzy being like really really close. Like he's like right there.
Okay.
But the thing with Ozzy is just no new music. Well, there wasn't gonna be no new music, but the fact that there was no new music that really like slight, you know. I don't get the outtake. I see it. He's on the road. He's on the road a lot, and production wise, he fucking murdered it. Genuinely murdered it. But
So let me walk you through it.
walk me. That's what I'm trying to get to. Walk me through.
This guy was on 2 tours. This guy dropped like 3 albums, and he was featured on like 5 total. And this guy made a movie,
He made a movie.
Goldfish.
He made a movie.
Goldfish. Not like a movie, but Goldfish.
Is it like a short film?
I'm pretty sure yes.
Hey, it's still major.
So
major
this,
respect to short films.
this guy dropped like 3 joint projects. He went on 2 tours. He made a film, and then he featured on a couple other legendary, for example, Infinite by Mobb Deep, the last ever project by Mobb Deep. He featured on that, and he made one of the smoothest beats I've heard all year.
This guy's good at making those smooth beats.
So this guy has been on a rampage. This guy has been working, like
You know what?
working.
The short film really. Okay, I can respect the outtake now.
Dude, I mean, this
I
guy.
take back what I said.
He's still doing shows right now with DJ Premier
I know, but I just.
in Europe,
But
and he did the whole Freddie
the
Gibbs tour.
difference is when Alec does tours, they're not Alec tours. He's touring with other people.
Yeah.
Tyler's tours are Tyler's tours. It's just him on stage. It's
Yeah.
him. That's why I put more value on the Tyler
But Alk
tours.
tours. Wait. What do you mean Alk tours?
Is it an Alec tour or is he on the tour with other people?
Okay,
Be
fair.
dead serious. Like
Right.
that's what changed it for me slightly. But I didn't know about no short film. If you're making a short film and 5 albums, yeah, he deserved the nomination.
No.
I was a little off on my knowledge. I didn't know about the short
It's fair.
film.
It's all right.
You said it's called Goldfish?
Yeah, it's called Goldfish.
I'll watch it.
And the album is also called Goldfish. It's an album with him and
Oh no! I heard you sent me that.
Yes.
sent me
with
that.
him and Hit Boy.
You sent me that.
Yeah. By the way, 2 producers.
Was that earlier 2024?
No, that was late.
That was like
That
2024.
was recent. By the way, 2 producers out rapping.
Interesting.
2 producers out rapping majority of the rap
Well,
game
hold on,
right
because
now.
a lot of producers nowadays really.
Nah,
got
but
the
I'm talking about
bags.
like Hit Boy and Owl produced everything, and they out rapped.
No, I heard
A
Goldfish.
lot.
I was like, I know I heard, but I didn't know there was a short film
was
attached
great.
to it. That's
Yeah.
interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah,
So your
and
pick is out.
not to mention the films that he also did for Alfredo.
So your pick is out.
I have enjoyed more Al this year. I think so. I think the peak is Clips. I think the peak is Let God Sort Him Out. Like for example, POV was my most played
But Alec
song.
was more consistent for you this year.
Al has been like, if I sit back and I think back on 2025, I'm gonna think Let God Sort Him Out and then Al. I'm not thinking, right, with all due respect, right? Again, Clips went crazy, and Pharrell's my favorite, he's
Producer, yeah.
just of all time, right? But I'm thinking Let God Sort Him Out, and then I'm gonna be like, wow, that was the year that Al just took my life by storm. Like really,
Respect.
genuinely.
Respect. No, genuinely respect. I didn't know ball like that. I didn't know ball like that. But yeah, my
That's
pick is
good.
still Clips.
Al's been going crazy this year.
My pick is still Clips.
That's good. I mean, I think the fact that both of them got the picks, I
That's
think
good.
we got that right.
That's good. That's good. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Next category, no?
Wait, are we doing music?
We're done with music.
This is the half break. Half time.
Do you want to do a half break?
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back, y'all. Stay
We'll be
tuned.
back.
And we're back, y'all. We took a little break, Now we got to get back into this, get back into the multiplayer category of these award shows.
Back into it or into it?
Into it. We're back into the episode, into the award shows. All right. So the first category is multiplayer game of the year.
Oh my god, I thought we meant like game of the year. I was like, what?
Oh, game of the year. The first one.
No. Okay.
Multiplayer
Game of the year.
All right. So the picks are Arc Raiders,
Of course.
Battlefield 6,
It's a good pick.
best Battlefield in a long time. Elden Ring Night Rain, an interesting pick.
Very fun pick.
Good to see FromSoft in their first ever multiplayer game getting nominated in a category. Very
First
beautiful.
ever nomination ever. For
And
FromSoft.
FC26, genuinely one of the best FIFAs in a long time. The pro clubs have been great. The multiplayer has been great too. I mean, the Ultimate Team, my bad. The Ultimate Teams are great too. Yeah. So I think it's an obvious winner for both of us.
I was about to say I don't even want to.
Arc Raiders.
It's Arc Raiders.
It's Arc Raiders.
Guys,
Arc Raiders.
come on, it's Arc Raiders. Listen, Battlefield 6 was great,
Eh.
but it's Arc Raiders. It is so
Just so y'all know,
obviously
Battlefield
Arc
6
Raiders.
wasn't even the second pick. The second pick was Night Rain.
Yeah, it was Night Rain, but Arc Raiders is so obviously.
Yeah, Arc Raiders
the
fucking
pick.
killed it this year, man. Jump started Burn Peanut's career. He's one of the biggest streamers now. So
Oh my god, Burn Peanut's shout out Burn Peanut. He's
shout out
amazing.
Burn Peanut. We're not like huge Burn Peanut guys. Just he's one of the biggest streamers right now, and his whole career started with Arc Raiders.
And he's just funny. Well, no, okay, his whole career didn't start with
Arc Raiders like made him very, very popular.
Yeah,
So
but he's hilarious.
So it's
The guy's
great to see
hilarious.
what Arc Raiders done for the community over on Twitch. And just forgetting Twitch, it's been a great fucking game, man. Beautiful extraction shooter, beautiful PvP, beautiful PvE, beautiful community.
Beautiful everything.
Beautiful everything, man.
Just everything. Genuinely,
Arc Raiders,
it's been so fun.
Easily the multiplayer game of the year, y'all. One of the funnest multiplayer games I've played in a long
In a very,
time.
very long time. It's been so good.
So we're getting to it. Indie game of the year.
Mm.
Let me start off with the fact that I did not play Expedition 33, so it will not win a single vote of mine. I didn't play it.
It's okay.
So don't get mad at me. Don't.
I'm here to balance out
Just so y'all know,
the world.
Don't think that I'm actually. This is gonna happen in the clips because you're gonna clip these, and then people are gonna think, "Oh, he's not voting. He hates E33."
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
I don't hate E33. I didn't play E33 at all. I have no opinion on the game. From what I've
We're
heard,
gonna get framed so hard.
from what I've heard, it's an amazing game, and it honestly probably deserves all the stuff it's won.
It does.
Shout out. It's just not. I just didn't play it. It's just not gonna
It's
win
okay,
anything.
brother. It's okay.
People are gonna
okay.
clip it, and people are gonna know.
That's all right.
All right, whatever. Indie
That's
game.
the point. The clip is so they can be like, "What the fuck is this guy talking
Yeah,
about?"
but then the real take, they don't
And
know
then
that.
they come here.
They don't know that secretly. I actually just didn't play it, and I will play it at some point. Great fucking game.
It's okay.
Obviously, I've heard great things. All right, indie game of the year, we have Silk Song, long awaited game, Team Cherry, like
Quality.
four
Quality,
people,
quality.
3-4 people, Team Cherry.
3.
3 people. Jeez, bro. Fucking made a whole game with 3 people. Next one is Dispatch, man. Fucking killed it this year. We've talked about Dispatch so much on the show. Just glad to have it nominated. Glad to have it here.
Of course.
Then you have E33. Again, didn't play it, but I've heard many great things about it. Sweeped the Game Awards. Sweeped every awards that it's been allowed to participate in. So
Literally.
great fucking year for it. And the last one's kind of a curveball. I did want to throw in Deltarune just because Deltarune
We had 5.
and 4. Silk Song, Dispatch, E33, Deltarune.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of Arc Raiders. Sorry.
Arc Raiders is not in. We're gonna put Arc
Sorry
Raiders,
about that.
but Embark is too big.
Yeah,
Embark is a little too big for that.
Yeah.
But Deltarune, man, for those of y'all who don't know, it's made by Toby Fox, the guy who made Undertale, and the chapters that released this year are, in my opinion, the best chapters that I've ever released for Deltarune. They're very good. Did a very good job. Major shout out towards Deltarune, guys. Big ups, Deltarune.
Big ups.
I'll start off with my pick because your pick is obvious. My pick is
Okay.
Dispatch. Dispatch, again, first game the studio has ever made. Most compelling story I've seen in a long time. most compelling characters I've seen in a long time. The chemistry between the cast is amazing, and the gameplay loop of dispatching. I've heard people say they should drop a game where you just get to dispatch. No story,
Really?
just like a dispatch
Is it that
simulator.
entertaining?
It's that good. The cycle of getting good at it too is really fun, and it's funny because a lot of people are like, oh, it's kind of easy, it's kind of easy, and then the final episode, dispatching the boss fight against like whether you cut Sonar or Coop, I've heard is ridiculously difficult. A lot of people fail it.
Really?
You only get Blazer on your team if you're struggling. In most playthroughs, you get Blazer on your team.
I didn't know there was like a difficulty curve.
There isn't until the last one.
Okay.
And you can kind of see the difficulty curve depending on who you watch play it. You watch Corey play it, most of the episodes he does perfect runs. No messes up on dispatch. You watch some other YouTubers play it and they got like 5 missed calls, like 3 or 4. And you're like, oh, there's clearly a skill. And then when you play it, it really depends on how good you are at it. I think dispatching is one of those things where you either get it at the beginning or it's takes a second. Yeah. When I played it, I got it at the beginning. It made perfect sense to me. It was easy, like just straight, makes sense. So I did it.
Flow state.
It was a flow state. It was really easy for me. But there's some people you watch them and they take them a few episodes to really like, oh, okay, this is how it works. And then when you get to that last episode, man, I personally did not. I don't think I struggled. I did end up getting Blazer on my team, but like I don't think I was struggling.
Nah, clearly you were struggling.
I don't think I was struggling.
Nah.
I've seen a lot of I watch a few other people play, and most of the people I watch play got Blazer on their team, and then fucking Ad Hoc was like, you only got Blazer on your team if you're struggling. And I'm like, well, so everyone was fucking struggling, I guess. All right, whatever. Dispatch is my pick. I think it was amazing, and I'm very excited to hopefully see a Dispatch season 2.
I just think there's no world where we don't.
It's gonna be hard to follow up the story with the way they left the story, but
okay.
I'd love to see it.
I'm excited for that as well. My pick, like I said, I'm here to balance out the world. T33, guys.
Expedition.
This, Clair Obscure Expedition 33 is the most beautiful game I've played in a long time. For me, like you said, it's also the most compelling game I've honestly played in a long time. The story was amazing. One thing that it does so well, which we praise all the time, right? But really, from the get, just because the beginning part of the game, it's just you and you're exploring the world.
100%.
Obviously not where you're going on your expedition, not just yet, right?
Not just yet, obviously. I know that because I played it.
Yeah, bro.
I genuinely don't know anything about this game.
It's just the characters. What I'm trying to say is the characters. The characters are phenomenal, and it's interesting because at the end of every major level that you complete, you have this campsite that you're at, and you have the opportunity, which I hate. This is why I know I'm gonna do more than one run for sure. I hate that I didn't take advantage of the option that it gives you to talk with these characters because you have a relationship level with these characters.
You didn't talk to the characters?
No, I did, but it was later than I would have liked to.
No.
Because they don't urge you to do it, so I didn't know you even could for a second. I saw the option, but I was like, oh, I thought it was gonna be regular, you just exhaust
let me learn
dialogue.
Let me learn you something. You always exhaust dialogue, no matter if it's stupid. No matter when you play a video game, it doesn't matter what it is. You press X or A or circle or triangle
this game
on everything.
Had
Derrick,
me so eager.
Everything.
I was so eager to see what was going on next.
Anything, any optional missions, optional dialogue, optional. You're supposed to. It's not optional. It's mandatory. You got to do the side quest before you do the main quest every single time. Every single time,
bro. E33, I was trying to get through it.
Because
it's that good that you see something, you're like, yo, what's next? What's next? What's next?
See it and I respect it, but you also have to do all the dialogues.
This guy acts like I haven't played a game or two, bro. I know, but that's why this game swept. It's that good.
Is that good? You skip the dialogue?
It's that good that I was like, yo, I don't even want to talk to you right now. I want to see what's going on. I want to see where we're going.
I had that with Cyberpunk
really good.
A little bit, and I had to restart Cyberpunk because I was like, oh no, I missed so much. I need to go back.
It's fun though. It's good. It's really interesting because not only is it just exhausting dialogue, not only is it just bro, it's like cutscenes. Every single camp you have cutscenes, bro. So good. It's
genuinely one of the
my fault, OG, my fault.
One of the better games you've played in your life, you'd say, not just.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Across everything, it's one of the better games I've ever played. It's really, I don't know if I would go that far,
Maybe.
just because I haven't put the hours into it yet.
When you finish it?
When I finish it and when I put all the hours that I am going to into it, I think it could sit top 10. It could sit top 10 for sure.
Okay.
Top 5, I don't know, but it could sit top 10 easily, 100%. It's really an amazing game,
So
and
shout out E33, man.
yeah, there's no way you don't like talk about the fighting system, like turn-based fighting. And everyone, including myself, was like, "Oh, I'm not interested." Blah blah blah
Okay,
blah
see
blah.
that's the stupidest take.
Oh
Everyone's
my
talking.
god, it's not stupid,
It's so
bro.
stupid. Oh, I don't like turn-based combat. Oh, you're just stupid. I guess you're just fucking brain rotted, fucking pea brain. Oh, I don't like my games to be shooters, and I like my games to whatever, bro. There's so many different types of video games for people to say here. I'm not calling you stupid, but slightly I'm calling you stupid. But like some people just act here like, oh my god, there's dialogue and it's turn-based combat. Most great games I've played have turn-based combat. I want to sit here and talk about
How about the best game you've played? What's the best fighting system you've ever played?
the best fighting system I've ever played is Sekiro, and that's not turn-based combat. I can 100%.
What's the second best?
The second best fighting system,
Yeah, or just game you've played that has fighting in it, like you know.
Red Dead.
What's the third? And so on and so on. Shut the fuck
No,
up. Shut the fuck up.
because then you get to it's a bunch of different fighting systems.
E33 is one of my favorite games. Like as far as like action goes and fighting, it's up there for me.
One of my favorite
But it's
games.
not better than Sekiro.
One of my favorite
it's not
games
more
of all
fun than
time.
Elden Ring.
One of my favorite games of all time is Fear and Hunger. Fear and Hunger is a turn-based system game. And
It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Undertale was on all of my stuff. Undertale is a turn-based fighting
But
game.
you can't call someone stupid
People
for not
will look
really
you
being
dead
interested.
in the eyes and be like, "It's not a shooter. I don't no guns. Huh? You telling me you play video games that don't have a ball or a gun in it?
You know, I like that you brought up a ball because I was gonna say 2K. I was gonna say 2K.
You play video games that don't have a ball or a gun in it? Y'all are fucking stupid.
Yeah, bro, but that's
No,
like okay,
genuinely.
bro. That's like the 35-year-old that doesn't even play games.
If you look me square in the eye, like the turn-based combat almost turned me off this game, bro. The game that kind of
not
stuff.
turning you off, holding you from being interested in going in.
That's weird. You should always if a
not
game looks good.
Tomas, I was hesitant. Even if I had a PC, which I sold mine, I'd be hesitant to play Dispatch. Why?
Because the gameplay isn't.
Are you calling me stupid for that?
Yes, I don't think.
I don't. If I wanted to watch a movie, Tomas, or a show, I'd go watch a movie or a show.
I think. Well, though you could play it. And
Quick time events
like
isn't fun.
Well, you could literally play it and it's like a movie. It's you watch movies.
Exactly. What if I do not want to play? What if I want to play a game?
Okay, then you don't play. If you want to play a game, you don't play Dispatch. If you want to watch a movie, you play
My
Dispatch.
fault, boys. It's a busy day today. I have alarms going off.
You heard? If you want to watch a movie, you play Dispatch. And it's like watching a movie.
Turn off that snooze.
So
That's what I'm saying. But if I want to play a game, I'm gonna go play a video game. I'm not gonna play Dispatch.
that's fine. But if you want to watch a movie, you can 100% play
Exactly.
Dispatch.
So why are you trying to call me stupid
Because
for wanting to play a game
people lock
when it's a
themselves
movie?
out.
No,
People lock
no,
themselves
no, no,
out
no,
of
no, no,
great
no.
experiences.
I'm trying to. It's not about locking you out. You have to understand. You have to understand what you're saying. Tomas, if I tell you, yo, do you want to play a game? Yeah, Derrick, I want to play a game. Okay, let's go watch a movie.
But,
I just said I wanted to play a game.
I want to play a movie. I want to watch a movie. I'm gonna play Dispatch, and it's like watching a movie. You get the same enjoyment.
Exactly, but at the gaming awards,
Yeah,
right? Dispatch won.
that makes sense. It is
Right.
a video game.
If it had
But you have to be in the right
if
mood.
there was a
Also, the whole idea of I'm in the mood to play a video game. Video games are so different. I'm me being in the mood to play a video game. I can get on fucking CK3 and be like, I'm in the mood to play a video game. I want CK3.
yeah, I want to
CK3 is literally
hop on my
point
controller.
and click. And I'm talking about some. Yeah, I'm in the mood to play a video
not
game.
sit and watch.
Bro.
You're managing something. That's what I'm saying. It's
CK3.
different.
CK3 is less gameplay on time. Actually, most of the time, is less gameplay than dispatching is. And dispatching is most of the fucking game.
If you have it on non-movie mode.
If you have it on movie mode, you still have to dispatch.
Mm-hmm.
Dispatching is the majority of the game.
And what's the system for dispatching? What do you do? Tapping and clicking?
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so everyone that doesn't want to play CK3 is stupid?
No.
Exactly.
And you know why everyone that doesn't want to play CK3 is stupid? Because you can actually get bored by... There's no story to CK3. The story is the story you make. The gameplay is what draws you in. If you don't like that gameplay style and the gameplay is what draws you in, you're not stupid. But if a game has a story, a great fucking story, and you're sitting here talking about this gameplay, that, by the way, most people that got turned off by the turn-based system never played a video game with turn-based system, and they want to sit here talking about it just didn't look fun. I hate that take when it comes to anything ever. Well, there's some things where I don't hate it, but specifically video games and food. Look me dead in my fucking
Food was
eyes.
the crazy
Look me
one.
dead in my
Food
fucking
is
eyes.
facts, though.
Tell me I've never tried this food. I'm not gonna eat it. It just looks bad. I've never played this video game. I've never played this style of video game. It looks bad. I'm not gonna play it. What the fuck are you talking about?
Fair.
How are you gonna say a gameplay system is bad if you never play it? How are you gonna say a food is bad if you never tried it?
He's like, yes, those people are stupid. I agree.
Oh, have you ever
But
played?
if you're in the middle of it,
have you played a turn-based game before?
yes.
Okay, then you're not the people I'm talking about. I'm talking specifically about the people that don't play games aside from games with guns and balls and sit here. Pause. Chill. I'm talking about the people who play games.
No, I agree.
Yeah, sports games and shooter games, and then they look you dead in the eyes.
If you tried it and it turns you off, okay, sure, you tried it.
But if you didn't try it and you're gonna sit here and say, "Well, yeah, I just play 2K," but I can sit here and judge. Like, no, you gotta pick up a game before you can judge it.
Yeah.
All right, that was my little rant on that. But genuinely,
the balls caught me, bro.
Let's get to it. Developer of the year.
This is a good one.
Developer of the year. We got Embark, our creators, obviously. We got Clear Obscure, E33. We got Team Cherry, Silk Song. And we have Ad Hoc and Dispatch. I laugh because it's almost identical to our indie game category. Except for the studios behind it. Except for we added Embark. Now, the reason why I wanted Developer of the Year.
For good reason, by the way.
The reason why is because I don't know if Clear Obscure actually deserves Developer of the Year. Sure, they made the best game, 100%, no doubt, in like in most people's minds. But I genuinely think Team Cherry, fucking 3 dudes. Like, you can say what you want.
Really?
You can say what you want about, for me, Ad Hoc. Ad Hoc was my favorite studio this year, right? I love what they put out. But if you really want to sit down and you want to talk about what studio impressed me the most, Team Cherry is 3 guys. Claire Obscure is a small studio. It is more than 3 dudes, and we still call them indie. We call Ad Hoc indie, and it's a team. Team Cherry isn't a team. They're called Team Cherry, but it's a trio.
Yeah, like, just 3 dudes outsourcing all their stuff.
I think it should be everyone's Developer of the Year. If it's not your Developer of the Year, I can respect that you think, because again, we're not giving this award to Expedition 33. We're giving it to Claire Obscure.
Right.
What Claire Obscure did was amazing.
Sandfall Interactive.
Is that? I thought they were called Claire Obscure.
No. Sandfall Interactive.
Is Claire Obscure the name of the game?
Yes.
That's the name of the studio.
No.
Oh, I'm learning things. See, I didn't.
Yeah.
But I know their backstory, right? That's the main thing. I know that it was founded by a guy who worked for Ubisoft, and he was, which, by the way, obviously to get disenfranchised by Ubisoft. Ubisoft is the Control-C, Control-V of RPGs. So, disenfranchised Ubisoft, and he hired most of his team off Reddit.
Yeah.
Which is like crazy. That is a very small indie team. You can respect it. But it's just the amount of time and the funding that they got. And you compare it to someone like Team Cherry, where they didn't really have funding. The money from this game came from the money they made from last game.
From Hollow Knight.
That's not funding.
Yeah.
That's money they made.
Yeah.
Fucking, what are the people that made, what are their names?
Sandfall Interactive.
Sandfall Interactive. They had funding. They were a bigger team. And sure, they made the better game overall in most people's minds. But you got to give it to the 3 dudes who made a game from the money they got from last game. That's genuinely like, you got to give it to them out of just the respect for what they did. Again, these are the developers, not the game. I'll let you speak. That's my take.
Man, I really love that you brought up Team Cherry in that light. It makes my job hard. It does make my job difficult because I do love Hollow Knight. And Silk Song was amazing. And Team Cherry, just being 3 dudes, writing everything. And, of course, they outsource some things for, like, the bulk of this huge game, of course, right? But this is 3 dudes. Team Cherry's 3 guys.
3 dudes.
It's 3 guys, man. And it makes it difficult for me because because Sandfall Interactive, like you said, they dropped the best game.
Well, yeah, that's true.
But I interacted with Sandfall Interactive probably the least, if not the second least, right?
Exactly.
Like, I was much more into Team Cherry and Embark. And Embark makes... This is why my job is difficult. Because you're right. Out of respect, I would love to give it to Team Cherry. But on the side of Embark, have you seen the 3 episodes that they released talking about Arc Raiders?
Yeah, actually, I know. I was like, wait, what is he? 3 episodes? They're episodes? I wouldn't call them episodes.
Yeah.
I call them like...
No, it said episode 1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was more like the way that documentaries have episode 1, 2.
Exactly.
But it's not really episodes. Documentaries have parts.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
That's okay. I got
so it's like
episodes.
Yeah, stuff like that, and then just really seeing how Arc Raiders came about, and then not only that, but in the short span of time that Arc Raiders has been out, how Embark has not only responded and addressed the community, but also addressed this live service game that they've created, and really showed that they care. I mean, bro, I want to shine light on this. They were doing so well. Arc Raiders was doing so well that they dropped the price of skins, and any money that you spent on any bundles or skins prior
Got
to the
returned
price
to you.
drop, it all got returned. You know what I mean? So
That's
it's like
fucking beautiful.
that. It's those things that makes me really, really, really lean to Embark. As much as I
I can
love
respect
Team
that.
Cherry, and again, it is just three guys, right? And Silk Song was amazing. And like you said, because that is a big point. Like it was the money off of Hollow Knight that they spread over 6 years
On
of
the new
development.
game.
You know what I
It
mean?
wasn't funding from a company. It wasn't
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
an
yeah, yeah.
investment. It was their money from Hollow Knight. They
Because they just love this
repurposed
so
it.
much. You know what I
Yes.
mean? But as far as personal interaction and
You go with
how
Embark.
much of influence they had on my year, I'm gonna have to go with Embark.
I'm glad.
But Team Cherry is a very, very close second.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Got some variety on our. Oh my god.
That was scary. We're messing with wires here, guys.
A wire got clipped on my shoe. And everything almost went flying. All right. But yeah, I'm just glad that that's the pick.
No, it was good.
I'm
This year was
glad. I'm
really,
very
really
glad.
good.
But getting to the next one, right? You got best story.
This is a good one.
So
I like this one a
our
lot.
options are
It's been a strong year.
Expedition 33, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2,
Yep.
Silk Song, and Dispatch. Now, for me, I gotta make a comment on Silk Song. Silk Song, I didn't put it on here for the story. I put it on here for the lore.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
if I was really gonna just go straight story, like beat for beat, I would have actually put Deltarune on here.
Okay.
I think Deltarune is a better story. But Silk Song adds to the Hollow Knight lore in a very interesting way. I think it builds upon it. I think it had better lore than Arc Raiders. And Arc Raiders is
Okay.
amazing lore, but it's just you're getting that Hollow Knight lore and you're expanding it so much. And Hornet's story is just so fun to follow.
Yes, that's what I was gonna
Hornet
say.
really pushes this over for me. It's not my pick. My pick for best story is actually Dispatch again. I think that
It's a good pick.
it feels like a movie, man. Dispatching is an amazing element of the game. Don't get me wrong, but I am not playing the game for dispatching. I'm specifically playing the game because I want to follow this story. Every episode, and the way they do their story is so well. Every episode wraps up the episode story while still having a cliffhanger for the next one,
Right.
which is great. And they're smart. They knew that they were releasing it in pairs, right? So the first episode you played would always have like a weaker cliffhanger. Meanwhile, the second one that you played would have a strong cliffhanger, which made you wait the week,
okay,
and it was
okay,
coming out
okay.
weekly. So it was very much like it was very much an amazing story. And I know a lot of people miss the point of the story. A lot of people think the point of the story was romance. It wasn't romance. It was redemption. It was Robert trying to what's it called, mentor Invisigal into being a
Right.
better person, to be a hero, right? A lot of people miss that. If you got the ending where Invisigal became bad, you genuinely got the bad ending. I don't know how people could be like, well, no, I ended up with Blonde Blazers. It's the good ending. It's not the good ending. You missed the point of the game. But no, yeah, I think the fact that you could interact with the story and your choices genuinely affected the ending. Your choices genuinely affected which characters stayed on your team, which characters left your team. Your choices actively affected dispatching. If you reveal that you're Mecha Man, Flambe won't be on your team next episode.
Wow.
If you cut Sonar or Coop, they're not on your team ever again. If you pick Phenomenon or Waterboy, they're going to be on your team. The choices you make in the cutscenes actually affect dispatching.
Yeah, they carry weight.
Carry weight. And that's something that The Walking Dead, for example, The Wolf Among Us, the Batman games kind of struggled with. So, yeah. My pick is Dispatch.
That's a good one. I am gonna. I like that you touched on Hornet. Because that really was the biggest thing that made the Silk Song story for me. Now, obviously, you play as Hornet,
Yeah.
but aside from Hornet just herself being a really dope character, it's like we first gotta just address these are all bugs,
These are all bugs.
and they all have stark personality. The bosses you fight have stark personality, and not in the way of like they tell you, oh, I'm a sad guy or this like I forgot his name.
I'm a sad guy. I'm a mean guy. You know?
But there was this boss, and he's on the later half of the game, and he's like a ballerina,
Oh,
and
I know what you're talking
he's
about.
making these noises, and it's an amazing
I know what you're
fight, and
talking
he has
about, yeah.
fireworks, and it's like and aside from that, going off of how you're saying the lore and Hollow Knight, what he went through and the goal and then the setting that Hornet is now in, and she faces something somewhat similar where she's trying to free all these. Nah, it's great.
It's
It,
great.
it, it
It's great.
really
Yeah.
is just
With some respect
an
on Hollow
amazing
Knight.
story.
Yeah.
Mine is gonna go, and this is largely in part due to what I was saying earlier, to E33.
Yeah.
Partially like the characters. I want to touch on that again. There's this character called Eskia.
You've told me. You've talked on this show about
Oh
SK. Let us
man,
know.
dude, Eskia is the funniest, cutest, craziest creature ever. And I love the world that E33 builds. It's hilarious and it's so genuine. And each of the characters, they don't have a huge like number of characters. Which no, they don't have like a super
Oh,
huge
no.
number of character, which gives way for each of them to be
Shine.
really different, really different. And some of them are more calm, and some of them are more out there. We'll say, like Minoko, like he's real crazy and
Real
stuff.
wild character.
And the characters really hooked me. Like you want, again, like I was saying a couple episodes ago, you can only have 3 on you at a time. I want to carry all of them with me. I want to have I want to have all of them at my side in my backpack at all times. You know what I mean? And it's like that's so fun about it and how they interact, because you can interact with any character with any other character, and every single one of them have
So
unique
everyone has
interactions.
lines with everyone.
Everyone has lines with everyone.
Interesting.
Like literally everyone. It's
Very-
crazy.
that's actually
It's
very
crazy,
interesting.
and how the relationships develop. Because dude, you start off the game. No spoilers, but you start off the game, right? Like I was saying earlier, there's like a little thing you have to do at the very beginning with the Gomage, and then right after that, dude, it hits the ground running, and it just all shit hits the fan.
I can
So
respect. Okay.
they're going through something really
They don't got
really
that
deep.
like early game
No.
slowness.
No. Like it's a little slow at the beginning because y'all get separated, right? But after that, dude, it's balls to the wall. Like it's
Balls to
going.
the wall straight. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
And then on top of that, I mean, just the topics that it deals with, orphanage and family and grief and just trying to preserve humanity. Genuinely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then another thing is when you get closer to the villain and you understand them more, they're complex.
Paintress.
They're complex.
Right, Paintress.
Yeah. It's not just like this is bad, this is good. They drip feed you information, and it's complex.
So the more you learn,
and
the
it's
more
good.
you're like,
Yeah.
this is a interesting character.
It's very good.
Okay.
It's very good.
Again, I'm gonna play E33 at some point. Right now, I got
quality.
no real comment. Now, game of the year. And now I have one thing to say. I feel like we've had the same games in every category because
Yeah.
we're in a repeat again. E33 is here again. Arc Raiders is here again. Dispatch is here again, and Silk Song is here again for game of the
Right.
year. All the repeats.
Which is not that like crazy.
Yeah,
like the Game Awards is also pretty similar,
It was pretty similar.
with the exception of like Hades.
Shout
2
out to the
and-
games that got nominated in a few categories.
Yeah,
Kingdom Come Deliverance,
of course.
Deltarune. What else did we throw in here? Night Rain got one category in
Yeah.
there.
Hades 2 was not in here, but Hades 2 was.
And these two was not in here simply because the indie games were so strong this year.
Yeah.
And the story games are so strong this year. Everything was just so. If we had like a best gameplay, maybe.
This is also heavily in our lane. Like these are games that we play the shit out of.
If it was like if there was like a best gameplay, if we would have done that, Hades would have probably
Yeah, Hades
dominated.
probably would have. Yeah,
But since we
exactly.
didn't do that, we might do it in future years. You never know. But game of the year, like I said, E33, Arc Raiders, Dispatch, Silk Song. Same
Should be no
games.
surprise.
So it should be no surprise if you've watched past episodes of this podcast. We've talked about all these shows, all these good shows, all these games.
Shows the games.
I think you can probably tell what both of our picks are by now. Mine is
Yeah,
Dispatch, Derrick.
E33, of course. I mean, there's not much to say.
We've already talked about both these games so heavily. Dispatch was the only game this year that I genuinely obsessed over, like watching videos about it, playing it, that kind of stuff. Most of the games I either just played, like I didn't.
Yeah.
I loved the characters, loved the story. I want to see more of it. 33.
I mean, yeah, I will say it's obvious, but the caveat to that is that, and Tomas put this very well a couple episodes ago, dude. Any other year, any of these games would have took it.
Yeah, no, I think if E33 came out almost any other year, it would have swept like it did.
It would have swept.
If Dispatch would have come out any other year, it would have won like a bunch of indie
Yeah, it would
categories,
have
a
won
bunch
like
of
a ton of categories.
If Silk Song came out basically any other year, it would have won.
Yeah,
It's one of
it
those
just so happened that
situations.
this year was just so
Yeah.
dense. It was so
But
deep.
To be fair, I don't love the Game Awards ever since they robbed Red Dead Redemption 2.
Fair.
Which was actually a robbery. Like no disrespect on God of War, but it's like there's levels to it. Red Dead 2 is
Yeah.
up here. God of War
I've
is
played both. They're both great, but
but Red Dead 2 is like genuinely
yeah, let's be
so
fair.
fucking clear, and it just didn't win. So it's to the level that if E33 didn't win this year, that's the level of like robbery that
Yeah.
happened. And I don't love the Game Awards, but we'll move on. I think they did a good job with E33. So yeah,
But
overall,
I say that to say that it's no surprise that all these games were everywhere.
yeah.
Like these
What are
games
you
were
gonna do?
everywhere.
What are you gonna do, man?
Yeah,
They were the best ones.
they were the best ones. There's really just no way around that
Now,
sometimes.
moving on to the next one in our last major genre, I guess,
Yes.
fashion.
Yes.
And Derrick's gonna read them off for fashion because
Let's see. Where are we? Where
Derrick's
are we? Where
laying.
are we? Oh, hold on. All right, we're gonna start off with
That's runway.
the runway of the year.
Runway of the
We
year.
had some really fun ones. You know, Tomas and I, our attention fluctuates with certain things. Like recently, we've been super heavy onto all the films.
Yeah.
Earlier in like the second, third quarter of the year, we were super into games. First, second, it was heavy into fashion. So it fluctuates, right? So again, we haven't talked about fashion like crazy as of super recent, but it's been a great year.
We're both big into fashion.
It's been a
Yeah.
really fun year.
I think for most of these categories, I don't have this is one of the categories where I don't have a clear pick for. I have like two that are really close to each one. I'm just like,
It's been a lot of strong stuff this
there's a
year.
lot of strong stuff this year in
Been a lot of
fashion.
strong stuff.
Go ahead.
We're gonna start off with a personal pick of mine. Tomas isn't too familiar with this one, but I did want to shine light on this one. It is the Willie Chavaria, the crazy show he had this year, and he had a crazy run this year.
By the way, what did I write down for that? I wrote down something funny.
Oh, Little Willie S.
Oh, Willie, yes.
Little Willie, yes. Yeah, Willie
Willie
Chavaria went crazy. We're going to get more into that later. But he's our first nomination. This one, we're kind of doing a little bit of a T shimmy situation here. With like, since this is our first show, this was technically, the show itself was technically in 2024. If you read the caption, the collection is of 2025. But the show itself was hosted in 24. But we're gonna accept it, right? Kid Supers, it's all up in the air show. That was an amazing show. That was a beautiful show. It was unique. It was creative. We're gonna talk about that one as well. Then we have, these are crazy. This one's kind of crazy. I even asked Tomas, I was like, "Are you sure we want this here? Like, is this cool with you?" Right? Because it's two from the same brand, which is kind of insane. Yeah. But they really were just that good.
I only watched one. I've actually watched one of those last night because I was like, I didn't see both of these, so I watched one last night, and that's what changed. I had a very clear pick before, but then I watched the one you're about to say. I was like, oh, hold on now.
Okay. We have,
I watched it last night, man.
The PDF channel Milan show. They were both in Milan, but this one I couldn't find like a specific name. But it is his first ever show ever. His first ever runway ever. And it was in Milan. The other one was also in Milan, and it was PDF channels. It's, you can pronounce it Freedom, but it's free-dom in all caps because his name is Domenico Formichetti. But it's the PDF channel Free Dom show. It was also phenomenal. I want to hear your pick because I don't know your pick.
So I was very much like, I only seen one of these shows because I'm very big into fashion, but I'm not really a runway guy. So I'd only seen the Kid Super ones. I was like, I gotta pick Kid Super. I watched that first PDF one last night.
The one with all the white walls and stuff.
And I was like, okay, hold on. This is actually kind of crazy.
No, he went crazy.
I think I might still give it to Kid Super overall because this might be just recency, but I'm gonna assume it's a little recency biased.
Okay.
But,
okay.
But I'm gonna give it to Kid Super, but like, he really needs like fucking first runways, and you're moving like
this.
They did that. Like, holy shit, major respect.
No, it was.
I ain't seen Lil Willie though. Willie Chavaria? I haven't seen that one. Will Chavaria?
It's phenomenal.
I have not seen that one at all.
If I'm not gonna lie. This might be a little bit crazy from me, right? Because again, my pick originally, when I first saw the It's All Up in the Air show, that's in like my top 5 favorite shows of all time.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Like just simply like top favorite shows.
It's my favorite show of all time.
Right. But this award, I'm giving it to Willie Chavaria. And I'm gonna go on a limb here.
Lil Willie?
I'm gonna go on a limb here.
Willie Chavaria,
and say that if you knew, which I'm gonna show you after this because I really want you to check it out. If you knew what the show was and how it rolled out and who he had on, I think this might be. I think this would be closer to your two
I
maybe
haven't
one.
Seen it, man. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
But to give some context, the reason Tomas was saying that the PDF Milan show, it was his first ever show, and the sets that he put up were phenomenal. He had a lot of really big influencers in the fashion space also do some of their first ever runways, which was insane.
Who?
Yeah, he had. Oh, I don't know if it was his first runway, but forgot his name. I'm not
I'm
gonna
being
lie.
abused.
There was okay. There was two or three dudes that I knew. I was like, oh, I know him.
I didn't know.
And there was
Like
a couple other guys that
I
I've
didn't
seen
know like
before.
any of the dudes that was in that. I
No, no,
was just like
he
watching
brought
it. I
out
was just
some
like,
some
okay,
some really really really
okay.
crazy, really cool stylists and influencers. Off top, I forgot their name, but
Hey,
I'll tell
sometimes
you
you
about
forget
them.
names.
I'll tell you about them. I'll tell you about them. And it was phenomenal. It was really just great. It was very. It's interesting because it was all just white walls, so it wasn't a crazy set.
No, but that's what I like so much about it.
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't a crazy set, but the collections were so colorful and all types of stuff. It was great. Now the second one, the Free Dom. This one I enjoyed a little more. I enjoyed it a little more. It was hosted in what looked like a jail because it was a whole bunch of fences and
Did they
the
free Dom?
I guess
Was he freed by the end?
he was free about that. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. And they were walking through this gate and there was a lot of dudes and just the apparel that they were wearing.
Good
Some of
apparel.
it, huh?
Good apparel.
It was
I
great.
haven't seen the
It was
show.
great.
I haven't seen the show.
Some of the guys, which is something that I like that Willie Chavaria did very well. The pick for the picking of models was very very specific. It was so diversified in this show, yet kept so streamlined with the idea of incarceration and what that can look like and the people that are incarcerated and what like who they are.
Do you
You know what
think
I
if
mean?
a prisoner watched this, they'd be like,
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Um,
"Let us know if you've been incarcerated and you've seen
it's great. It's
the runway.
great.
Let us know how it made you
I think
feel."
they would appreciate it. And for the last one, Willie Chavaria. Willie
That's
Chavaria,
your pick.
yeah,
Okay.
Willie Chavaria had a phenomenal. I'm pretty sure it was at Paris Fashion Week, and he had a phenomenal, dude. I'm talking beautiful collection, and
Shout out Paris. I love Paris.
it was greatly inspired by Chicano culture. Um,
Oh,
yeah, he had
hold on.
tons of. I feel like his selection for models was the best.
I need to watch this.
They were heavily tattooed. A lot of them have very short hair. A lot of inspiration from like West Coast Mexican
Yeah.
culture. He had a band put together a score for this show, dude. It was beautiful.
As a
It
Hispanic,
was beautiful.
I respect that a lot. I
And
want to see
and
that.
not not
I
not
might
not,
need to
not only
watch it to see
touching on
that.
that, but he was also touching on sexuality and gender. And dude, no, no,
He was
no.
no. He was touching on. Who was he
Okay,
touching
that's
on?
crazy. That's
Who
crazy.
was he
That's crazy.
touching on?
No, okay, that's crazy. But he himself
He was
has
touching.
okay. All right. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, he was touching the cameraman. I guess I don't know.
He was touching on sexuality.
Nah, but there was interviews and he's talking about it and all
Yeah.
that, and the way that he put on for his people, and the way that he gave all these models that right, because you look at generally right, like I'm talking these guys like fully tatted, face tats,
Yeah.
like the inspiration from the classic stuff to even bringing in the suits and the really
I need
deep
to watch this
the
show.
really
I need to
deep
watch this runway.
lapels.
I'll watch this
It
runway.
was beautiful. The
Y'all
setting.
boys at home, I'll watch this
The
runway.
setting was beautiful. Listen, this man he acquired a stage, and he put everything. You know like when Kendrick put all those hoods up on the
Yeah.
stage, bro. That's what he was doing.
That's
This
just
guy
doing,
this guy acquired
but the
a
runway version.
this
of
guy
that.
acquired a beautiful stage. I'm talking like it was a deep dark maroon red,
Oh, yeah.
and everything that was on there just popped. The clothing was beautiful, the direction was beautiful, the music was good, and on top of that, this guy really just pushed the culture. Like
Okay.
there's really no other way to put it. This guy put on for everybody, and he really loves his craft. He
I
loves his
can
craft.
respect that. I can respect that. I should watch this show, guys.
Willie Chavaria
Willie Chavaria.
went stupid. That was just thinking about it is just it gets me excited.
Moving on.
I need you to turn your phone
My phone turned off.
on. I was too busy talking. I was too busy. I was too
Enjoying
busy
little
enjoying
Willie yes, Willie Chavaria.
his Willie.
Whoa, is that what he was touching on?
He might have been. This is gonna be a fun one
What's up?
because I want to hear
Is
you
that
talk about
best
this one, the collection.
collection? Yes.
This is gonna be a fun one.
Derrick does not want to talk about the first one.
Nah, I mean I'm excited.
Which
That's
might
actually
be my
the-
winner.
That's one that I'm excited about.
Yeah.
To be honest. At first we have Marty Supreme X Namias.
What you know about Namias?
Nah, nothing.
Nothing.
Actually, not a
Nothing.
damn
I
thing.
looked at Namias after the Marty Supreme drop.
He's tough.
He's tough.
Okay.
I think he's
I'm
tough,
excited to hear about it
and
then.
you'd fuck with him heavy. And a lot of people don't know this about the Marty Supreme Namias because they just saw the jacket. Oh my god, the jacket! There is that obviously that jacket in like 4 different colors. They have the black, the blue,
Pants.
black and blue, black, orange, white, orange. Right. They also had pants. They had a completely different jacket without a hood, just a tracksuit. It was red and white with pants to match it. They also had a hoodie and jeans. They also had a good assortment of hats, and they had keychains.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope.
And socks. They had like honestly, I know we were talking about
Socks
this.
were cool.
We were talking about it recently, and you were like, "Oh, it's not even that much stuff." That collection had more stuff than Bad Sin does on their average drop.
Fair.
And we have a Bad Sin on here. So.
Well, colorways, like including all the colorways.
No, not including the colorways. Just including that. I'm saying 2 jackets, a hoodie, two pants.
It was 2 different pants.
2 different pants.
Okay.
A hat and socks.
Fair.
That's what is that like 6? Like 6-ish.
Yeah,
Give or take.
6-ish, give or take.
7, give or take.
Maybe. We'll just keep it there, We got Lacoste Spring Summer 25. I like that one a lot.
I wasn't really tapped into that one at all. I'm not
Of
really a
course, we
Lacoste
have
guy,
Bad Sun Light 2, which we both purchased from. It's very good.
How much stuff did I got?
We got a shirt
and
pants. And I got pants. I just got pants, right?
Underwear? No, I'm lying. I got shirt and pants.
I think I just got pants.
Yeah, bats. I was thinking about getting the bats and socks actually. Not the tank. I was thinking of the tank.
Tank is cool.
And I was like, I'm kind of skinny for tank, so I'm not gonna get involved in that.
They do look a little loose.
A little loose.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get involved in that field.
But and then we have another one, Cody Phillips. Just everything he dropped in 25. To be honest, like this guy, he also made a film.
Yeah.
His film was one of my favorites of the year.
I was stepping. I was like Cody Phillips. I was like, no, I don't know him. I knew the film guy.
Yeah.
The film guy. Yeah.
He had a crazy film.
But we're not judging the film as part of the collection.
No. But he reamped his lasso shirts. He did amazing. He does a lot of one-off work. I mean, the guy, the way this guy's on social media, his marketing is genius. And when I say genius, I mean fucking genius.
Like actually genius.
No, it's genius. Okay. And the denim that he's put out, the whole outfits that this guy styles, and he's very personable, but like I don't even know how to explain it because he's funny in a way. You know what I mean? Like as far as like how he makes his videos, he's funny and he addresses you directly. But this guy, like if you met him in person,
like he'd be a
lot
guy.
more chill.
He'd be a fun guy to talk to though.
No, yeah, he'd be cool to talk to, but he'd be more chill. So I like how he kind of shows his personality. And you see that through the clothes, right? You see that through the clothes. And my favorite part about it is even though he has so much human to human interaction within his marketing, the clothes speaks for itself.
You told me. I remember talking about the film a little bit. You showed me a bit of it. You talked to me about it. I was like, yeah, that's very interesting. I fuck with that idea a lot. Dropping a film because I feel like most designers drop a book when they're gonna do something with their collection. Or they're gonna do something like a mission statement, stuff like that. Dropping a film was a very interesting idea. I love to see that. I hope more people pursue that.
Yeah, it was great.
I have my pick, by the way. I have my pick.
Yeah, the clothing really, 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 really speaks for itself. I just have to say that.
Do you want me to start with my pick?
Go on.
So my pick is Marty Supreme and Namias. I was really gonna go Bad Sin because I bought some stuff from the collection. I was like, I got to support the stuff that I bought. But then I thought to myself, I was like, if I had the money, I would have bought stuff from this collection too. And on top of I would have bought stuff from this collection, I would have been very happy with the stuff I bought from this collection. Let's talk about Marty Supreme a little bit, right? It's not just the collection. It's the way that before it dropped, Timmy was wearing that shit everywhere on the Drewski. He wears it. And by the way, you know something else that pushed me towards this? You know who I saw wearing the jacket the other day?
Who?
Lamine Yamal.
Oh yeah, you saw that
on Instagram.
Yeah,
you know who else posted wearing it to the game? Ann Edwards.
Yeah.
Ann Edwards wore that shit.
No, this guy gave so many jackets.
And then he beat the OKC.
This guy gave so many jackets, bro.
Oh my god, look how dark we got. Look at the saturation of the black on us.
It's because we're getting near the end.
Yeah, the saturation on us is crazy.
It's closing out. But go on.
You look like a shadow.
Right, bro.
Because of your you're the do rag and the shades.
I guess, bro.
You're wearing a lot of black. But okay, so aside from that, you're being a dickhead. No, Namia's Murray's pretty much stupid. I would have bought so much stuff. I would have bought like the whole collection if I
The whole
could have.
collection, literally.
It's is great, man. And I think the way that it's been used to promo this movie is just fucking elite, bro. Like genuinely one of the best rollouts I've seen for a film, and using fashion in this way to promote this movie is one of the smartest things I've seen in a long
Genius.
time.
No,
I'm
no,
so
yeah.
so I think the drop is just amazing. And the fact that it put me on to Namias was also like
Yeah, it's kind
it's
of a
tough.
gateway into some
Yeah,
more. Yeah.
I'm really fucking with that. So what's your pick? I think I know your pick, but
You think I need? You know, I was just actually thinking about it just now because I thought I had my pick, and then I realized I really don't. I really just want to, but I do now. I do now. Um, I want to start off with Lacoste. Lacoste, the way what really stood out to me first of all was just like their silhouettes, right? They have these vests and they're like
oh yeah,
they're real long, right? And it's like they had a heavy emphasis on like tennis, which was really cool, right? And so not only was the setting
yeah, Lacoste
that they
tennis.
that they built around the collection really cool, but the actual clothing was very clean. The color palette was so consistent. The color palette was so consistent and everything looked beautiful together. And I feel like the biggest thing is because, of course, everybody knows the Lacoste alligator, right? The way they used it in such like large scale ways, like it's literally like it literally has a gator head on one of the shirts. And the way they did it artistically, because it wasn't like, are you gonna hit on the branding? Have you seen it? Hold on, no, first, have you seen it?
A little bit, not all of it. And that's not even. I don't like what Lacoste does. I don't think I've seen very minimal Lacoste things I like. I don't like Lacoste because I don't like the tennis style.
Okay,
I just don't like the style of the brand. I don't like the brand.
that's
Not what they
fair.
stand for. Not what I just don't like what they
You
make.
don't like the clothes.
I don't like the clothes. It's not
That's
my
fair.
style. I'm not like I like collared shirts, yes, but I'm not really into the collared shirts they make.
But this wasn't even like super heavy in the color
I know that's
shirts.
why this drop is like not. This is why I didn't fight you when you were like, yeah, but we put it on there. But like overall, I'm just not a Lacoste guy. I'm not a Lacoste fan, so
This was very
I'm gonna
clean.
fight on this a little bit.
I understand that, but the air that they had around this drop, the way that they used the gator this time, and the way that it just felt so refreshing, like
Yeah,
so refreshing. And you see a lot of these brands that have like these higher level fabrics, and like they
and
that
a
they
real identity too.
yeah
Like
that
a
they
real,
and they consistently use like things like blazers,
yeah.
and they made a blazer and pants feel summer. They made it feel spring, which really is difficult to do. To be fair, it's fairly difficult to do a lot of the times. But with the color palette, with the air that they made, and with the actual flow of everything, they did it very well. Did it very well. Bad Sunlight too. This was originally my pick.
I thought your pick was gonna be Cody Phillips.
This was originally my pick. Bad Sun was originally my pick.
I thought your pick was gonna be Cody Phillips.
It was strong. It is.
Your pick
It
is Cody Phillips.
It is Cody
Okay,
Phillips.
I thought it was gonna be Cody Phillips. I didn't think it was gonna be bad.
Originally, I thought it was gonna be Bad Sun. To be honest, it was strong. Listen, they do it every time. Like you look at their paneled hoodies that they dropped. Come on, like the craftsmanship, and we're gonna keep talking about this. The robustness behind the craftsmanship while keeping it elegant, which is kind of crazy to say. Like this more rustic, robust brand, and some of their pieces look elegant. That's torn and ripped. Not specifically the jackets, right? But they have other things. The jacket, it feels exactly how it should feel when you look at the lookbooks that they create and
Yeah,
the shots that they take. The jacket, that soft green that pops out, it's beautiful. The black collar makes it look
I
very
agree. I think
practical.
that's one of the better. I'd argue that jacket's one of the best things they've dropped in a long
Yeah,
time, um, which is great competition because that one paneled like Orca.
that one. Oh
That
man,
one
I
went
still want that
stupid.
one. I
That
still
one
want that
went
one.
stupid. Like they did a great job. I think this is probably one of their best. Like it's up there with like the Oxygen one from last year, late
Yes.
last year. It's in that debate. It's in that realm. I actually personally prefer this one over the Oxygen one because the
Really?
Oxygen one had a bit of filler with the tank tops and the socks and all that bullshit.
Okay.
Like no hate, not to call it too much bullshit, but like they had no filler in this one. They had a fucking clean ass shirt. No, because the Oxygen one had the Red Cross shirt.
That was tough.
That was even more tough
was
than this
super
shirt.
tough.
That was fucking tough. No, yeah, these two drops were real close for me.
Just Titans.
Which, this brand just consistent as hell. We've glazed Batson to all hell.
Yeah.
Batson just a consistent ass brand for real. I'm not surprised Cody Phillips is your pick though.
Yeah, man. Cody Phillips, like I haven't found
Artistic
myself.
ass shit. You fuck with that artistic ass shit. I
Yeah,
damn well.
but also just like for example, he had this one guy. And this technically was December 2024, but it was one of his neighbors, and it was this elderly
Yeah.
guy, and the elderly guy, he was just talking, and like so much personality, guy from New York, and it's like, well, like this guy's just looking dapper, just absolutely dapper, and he's like, yeah, man, this Cody Phillips guy, man, he asked me, I said, yo, sure, he's got me dressing myself, not even helping me, I hear his machine going on all the time upstairs, just showing that, and Cody Phillips pops in, and he's like, hey, yeah, man, how you doing, you know what I'm saying? It's like the way that he presents his brand, the way the clothes speaks for itself. I haven't found myself going on Instagram and going down and then seeing like some clothes and being like, you know what, I want to go see if Cody Phillips dropped anything new. I want to see that lookbook that he had with the guys getting beat up at the
No, I can respect you
train tracks.
100%.
It was just,
I
it
respect
was
it.
beautiful,
At first,
and the clothing is just
because I
amazing.
didn't know, I don't know Cody Phillips as Cody Phillips. I just knew like I know this drop. I don't know the brand, so I don't know what to usually expect from this brand. But the drop that I saw and the film was like I didn't see everything from the drop either. But the stuff that I did see from this drop and specifically the film, which I did watch, I was like, wow, this is really interesting. I didn't do more research because that was really when I was in my phase of I'm not buying that much clothes right now, so there's no point.
Right.
But like now that I'm buying a lot more clothes, I was like, wow, this is like fucking
No, it's one of
tight, bro.
those
Tight.
where like I sit
Tight like
down.
how Tuco says tight.
What?
Tight like how Tuco says tight.
Oh, tight, 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 tight.
That was me. That was me. I was off that blue meth.
No, it's good. It's good, man. It's like I haven't sat down and seen a brand like this and a designer like this where I'm like, yo, above everything else, the craftsmanship is just S tier and he cares about it and it's at the
Shit means
forefront.
something.
But huh?
Shit means something.
It does.
Shit
But
means
but
something.
he surrounds it so beautifully. He surrounds it with the marketing. He surrounds it with having you giving peaks. Like he dropped a picture of a jacket and he's playing around with his signature lasso kind of um
That's his
just like
signature.
just detail.
I know what you're talking about. That's his
Yeah,
signature.
just detail.
Okay, I'm learning. I'm learning
And
stuff about him. That's his.
and you
does he
see
do that in all the collections or is
not
that
every
just,
single one. No. But like his lasso shirt went crazy. He did it on jackets. He's now doing long sleeves for it.
oh?
And you see his denim
I
is
need some
very
long sleeves.
consistent. You see a piece of denim and you're like, yo, that's Cody. That's
Okay.
Cody.
I need to tap
And
more into
he
his
just cares
brand.
about it so much, and he keeps his personality. He has this mystique around him, but you see, and you're like, yo, this guy's probably like the funniest, chillest dude, and he just loves what he does. And
I
it's
can genuinely
not
respect
often
that.
that I see someone like that.
I could genuinely respect that. And from again, only seeing some of this stuff in this drop, I know I need to look more into the brand. I'm excited to look more into him. Honestly,
He's great. He's great. I'm excited
excited.
for what he has coming this next year. Now, the one thing I will say is I desperately wanted that shirt all year. And when I say all year, I mean all fucking year. 275 for a shirt. Please, dude.
That's not that bad.
It's not, but I want it so
That's not
bad. But
that
I haven't sat and been like, I'm gonna drop 275 for this shirt. I'm like, damn, was it 275 or was it 175? I don't know. He also had some shorts that was like 140 or something like that, or some shit. And I'm like, damn, man.
I didn't check prices.
Like I've spent money on clothes, but man, I want it
Nah,
so bad.
I'll drop that shit right now, bro.
Nah, I
Don't worry
want it
about
so
it. All right,
bad.
let's get to it. The designer of the year?
Designer
I
of the year.
forgot we even did that. All right, I'm done.
We got, this one should be pretty.
Pretty clear. Kid
Yeah.
Super.
We got Kid Super. We got, technically, it's two dudes behind the company Bad Son.
Yeah, but
we just
we
put
both
Bad Son
them
up
Bad
there,
Son, both of them.
designer slash
Yeah.
brand. We've got, Dominico for Machete. Come on.
PDF.
And then we've
for those
got-
that don't know, PDF
for
channel.
PDF channel.
Not PDF channel.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
important.
very important.
Distinction.
Yeah, distinction, exactly. PDF channel.
Yeah,
the brand,
not
right?
not PDF, not a PDF.
Yeah. Dominico for Machete, his brand PDF channel. Yeah.
Not the format, not the file.
Not the file at all, right? And then we got Fully. He's the designer behind House of Errors.
Oh,
Yes.
I was like, yeah, all right. We're in
He's
there.
had
We're
a
in there.
crazy year.
We're
Hold
in
on,
there.
question. Did you see his last drop?
What was in it?
No. So he had a drop that he did, and it was all one of ones.
What was in it?
It's just all a whole bunch of unreleased.
A whole bunch. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
That was crazy.
I think I know what you're talking about.
He did it
I
literally
just wanna
like a
make
couple
sure-
weeks ago. That was
I just want to make
crazy.
sure because I was like, are you talking about like because that wasn't house? I wasn't on the website. I wasn't House of Errors.
No, it was.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
It was.
Yeah.
You sure?
All the one of one stuff that was unreleased.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was on the House of Errors. I saw it on the Instagram. I didn't know that was on the House of Errors
Yeah,
website.
it was crazy.
Okay, I just want to make sure you weren't talking about the drop they had like right before Black Friday.
No,
Okay.
not
Okay,
that.
but-
It was after.
Backing up to it. I think this is a really, really strong list.
a
I do want to start off with
incredibly
the
strong
fact
lineup.
that For me, a lot of the best kid. I want to eliminate Kid Super real quick.
Okay, fair.
Because I love Kid Super. But a lot of the strongest Kid Super stuff came out late 2024.
I agree.
And I
I
think
agree.
and I think 2025 is an amazing year for Kid Super. But when you look at Badson, right? When you look at PDF, when you look at Fully, right? They all had better 2025s than they had 2024s.
Yeah.
And on top of
I
that,
agree.
well, Batson debatable. Batson had a really strong 2024 and a really strong 2025. But like a lot of these guys did an amazing job this year, and they were slightly better than Kid Super. Now you want to talk about runways? Then Kid Super has
Right,
more.
it's a little different.
Yeah, it's a little different. But like,
Pool and all
we're
that
just
stuff,
talking about
okay.
clothes and drops, specifically the drops. Kid Super had killed all these guys in 2024.
Yeah.
Kid Super would have
just
won it.
you're looking at the pieces. Yeah. Okay.
Especially that Ronaldinho collection, he fucking killed it in 2024. And it kills me to say that Ronaldinho collection was near the end of 2024.
Yeah.
It was not
Yeah,
a 2025
it was.
collection.
It was.
It doesn't apply for this very sad days. So then, when it moved down, for me, because PDF is, I love PDF, but it's out of our price range. It's out of our price range.
It's out of our price
So
range.
for me, it's in between Bad Son and House of Airs fully. Bad Son. My issue is House of Airs this year has dropped very, very, very consistently good stuff. And they've just dropped a ridiculously high volume of shit. And obviously,
Yes.
I am not counting anything that they dropped before 2020. I'm not counting those international football knitteds. I'm not counting those House of Airs seasons. I'm just talking about the crop stuff they've been doing recently. Those like golf, a lot of golf related stuff.
Whole
A
lot.
lot of like, the stripes they've been running up recently, like a lot of that stuff,
Which they've been doing phenomenal.
and they've been doing a lot of Bad Son. 2 drops this year, right? Or 2 drops this year.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
3 maybe. I'm not sure. It feels like they dropped 3 times.
To me, it feels like they dropped twice. I'd have to see. I'd have to check.
Feels like they dropped 3
Because
times.
late 24, early 25, I get confused.
They dropped twice in late 25. They dropped right when I was in Japan. They dropped. That's August time.
Twice in late 25.
August, and they also dropped in November. They dropped. Remember, they dropped while we were filming the show.
They're seeing my knee. I have pants on, guys. I have them rolled up. It's hot in
Pull
here.
the pants up and then go with the knee, so they know they see what kind of pants you're wearing.
Oh, it's like
It's pinstripe suit pants.
like pinstripe baggy suit pants type.
I'm wearing black suit pants.
Yeah.
But getting
Jaded?
jaded.
Jaded.
Getting to it though. I'm off screen basically because of how far I'm leaning. But
Warm.
I'm just having a good time here. But genuinely, I think Bad Center again. August they also dropped. We're filming the show. 2 drops in late year.
stuff.
And I know they dropped earlier this year too. So I'm pretty sure they had like 3, maybe even 4 might be an exaggeration. But they dropped like 3 times this year. And all of the drops, the ones that I vividly remember, were very strong. They had great zip ups this year. Great zip ups this year.
Yeah, strong.
Like their zip ups were
strong,
out
strong.
of this world. And more than anything, their pants. I gotta talk
crazy.
about that, man. That's those like cherry blossom pants.
Yeah.
And then also all their like, what are they called? The pants that I bought.
The core pants?
The core pants.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
those are nice.
Core
Super
pants,
nice
the
quality.
cherry pants, those were fucking ridiculous. Their pants were out of this world, and anything paneled that they did in their last collection was fucking ridiculous.
I do want to bring attention to them also doing a bunch of custom pieces this year. Like they did Kendrick custom pieces, all types of stuff.
Man, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is designer of the year. This isn't best collections.
No, this is designer.
Oh, okay. Then I think we gotta go with Bad Son, even though fully did. This is very difficult for me. Fully did an amazing job. Also, I think out of all of these guys, no one even comes close to House of Airs advertising this year. They had, by the way, the most pop-ups. Kid Super, by the way, great pop-up.
Yeah.
On Black Friday, great Black Friday pop-up.
Yep.
But fucking fully killed it on these pop-ups. House of Airs killed it on these pop-ups this year. They had one in Paris. They had one in, I think, New York, too.
Oh, they went
Tokyo,
crazy.
I'm pretty sure. Like, they fucking crazy on the pop-ups. They killed it. And their commercials they've been running recently, the aesthetic of them, the vibe of them, it's all perfect. This really comes down to a battle of Bad Son and House of Airs. Which one? I want to hear which one you're going to pick. Because I'm actually
not picking either of those.
Whoa! What? What are you picking?
Hey, Brandon, I'll tell you.
Okay. I think just because of the hold on. I gotta think because it's actually really difficult for me.
Okay.
This is really difficult for me because it goes back to what I said earlier about like Ozzy and all them. I was like, they do create things differently. Everything around House of Airs was just better. Like the pop-ups were better. The
Okay.
advertising was better. The theme was better, just better. And then when you look at Bad Son, the clothes is just better, man.
Fair.
So but the quantity was also better on House of Airs. And it wasn't like one gets killed in the quality, but one gets killed. It's like one gets killed in the quantity, and the other one gets slightly better on the quality. So I think I'm gonna have to go with House of Airs because it beat. The thing is, Batson beats it in such an important category, but then every other category just House of Airs
takes it.
So I'm gonna have to go with House of Airs, man. Fully best designer of the year. Shout out, man.
Guy's gone crazy. Another one with that just to really back fully. I follow his personal like fully page, and he's one of those guys. We had a conversation about this, you and I actually.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that he speaks his mind. Like he speaks his mind all the time, and I just wanted to say that before I get into anything, because I love that about him.
Shout out.
I adore that about him. So shout out fully for talk. Speaking your mind, and whenever he feels good, he's putting that out there.
I want to hear your pick, man. I'm really curious.
It's in between. It's in between Foley and For Machete. It's in between Foley and For Machete because outside of just their Instagrams and just their brands, For Machete has done so much other stuff. He personally designs for Drake. He did a whole collab with Concrete. And he's in the scene, bro. He's out there. He does things. I love his personality. But also, I have to address, as far as personal style, if I had to buy any catalog off of any of these guys, it would be For Machete.
I can respect that.
You know what I mean? It would be For Machete. If I have to choose, and that goes for footwear, because we have to acknowledge that Batson dropped their first ever footwear piece.
And they were nice.
And they were very nice. They were very, very,
very nice.
But it would be For Machete.
But yeah, but to be fair, PDF channel been doing these footwear for a long time.
They've gone crazy.
Yeah,
gone crazy.
I just don't think for me it wasn't a standout year for them. It was just like a regular.
Nah, their huge collection. It's like I absolutely adored their collection in 2024, and specifically their lookbook was my favorite in all of 24.
A regular PDF year. Great year, obviously.
But it's that strong for me.
I don't know.
Genuinely, it really genuinely is that strong for me. And then all the stuff that he did for Concrete, and then all the stuff that he did for Drake, and seeing him in the back, seeing him it's not spray painting. I forget what it's called. The little
airbrush,
like airbrushing this stuff and putting everything on.
Designer, by the way.
Yeah, he just all right, bro. I don't airbrush, dude, but I actually do want to airbrush.
It's a little.
I better.
We've
already stated that we be blanking on the camera.
How do you design your clothes? I hit it with a little.
Air, whatever it is.
Not spray painted, just a little.
He also does spray paint. That's pretty cool.
So
I got For Machete, man. He's my personal favorite designer of the year.
The biggest two categories
of
the whole show. The end. This is the end. This is the outro. Basically,
yes.
The two biggest non-categorical things. I'm gonna introduce both categories straight up.
Go on.
Artist of the year. That means all art forms, everything we talked about today.
Just what touched us the most.
Which artist touched us?
Which artist was in us the most?
No.
No.
Which artist was our favorite this year, and which art was our favorite this year?
Yes.
Which piece of art? So, we gotta start off with artist, obviously.
Okay. I'm so excited for art because art is like such a sweep for me.
My artist of the year is Timothy Chalamet.
T Shimmy.
T motherfucking Shimmy. Let's talk about his impact in the acting space, right?
White Boy of the Year.
First of all, yeah, White Boy of the Year. That's very important. If you win White Boy
for years to come.
Let's be honest. If you win White Boy of the Year and it wasn't because of sports, you're probably artist of the year.
Yeah.
You're probably artist of the year.
Yeah.
And because I feel like some years they don't even give out a White Boy of the Year.
Nah.
No one is worthy of that title.
That's why I think T Shimmy is gonna be it for years to come.
Like there's years where you're like most years I think, yeah, we don't need to give out a White Boy. There was no White Boy that really stood out like that.
Yeah.
But T Shimmy, man, let's break it down. So first of all, I want to talk about the SAG Awards, right? Youngest to ever win the award. He won best lead performance. Basically, it's basically like the most important award you can win at SAG Awards.
So I won the MVP.
He won the MVP, but it was male. There's male and there's female.
Okay, good.
He won, so it's tied for the most important with the female one.
Right.
So he won that award, youngest to ever win it. Goes up there, drops a speech that I fucking love. It's one of my favorite speeches anyone has given an award show. It's generational, up there with like the Kanye speech.
By the way, that was one of the first times I ever saw T. Shimmy. Like in video.
Well, no.
I'm saying one of.
You've seen him in movies.
No, I haven't watched his movies, but I know he's like in movies and stuff. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I've seen him in a lot of stuff before this, but my opinion wasn't super positive before this year, right? I thought he was really good in Dune. I really didn't like Wonka that much, and he was barely in like Interstellar and those other films. I didn't really love him in the films I saw him. I thought he was really good, but I was like, oh, he's young, he's up and coming. And then speech at the SAG Awards went stupid. He talked about competitive spirit. He wants to be one of the greats. He wants, like, I resonate with that so heavy, and that's just something that I love to see in film. I feel like in film, anytime anyone wins awards, they turn around, they thank everyone. They say, "Yeah, I'm just happy to be here, man." You never really get that.
Thanks to the crew. Thanks
you never really get people who are like, "I want to be the best. I want to do this. I want to do that." And I love to see that drive. That drive just shows me that he's going to keep working on his craft.
Yeah,
that's a very important thing. Another thing, I love clothes. T. Shimmy loves clothes.
Oh, yeah.
He helped. My favorite drop was in collaboration with his film. A film that I haven't been this excited to watch a film since Oppenheimer.
Which says things.
Which says a lot of things. I haven't been this excited for a film since Oppenheimer. I'm so excited to watch Marty Supreme. It came out today. I'm going to try and watch it tomorrow. I am so excited for this film, and the whole rollout for this film is probably my favorite rollout for a film in a very, very long time. Most of the films that I like don't have great rollouts. Like Oppenheimer had a solid rollout. Yeah. Sinners had a pretty bad rollout. I didn't even know about Sinners until it came out.
Really?
Genuinely.
Interesting.
I heard about it, but I didn't know what it was about until it came out.
Okay.
Like, it was not, I just didn't get anything. A lot of these films that have come out in recent years that I love don't have great rollouts. The Marty Supreme rollout has been fucking insane. Crazy. And it's been insane on so many different levels of artistry. It's been insane. And he dropped a song with SD Kid. He fucking dropped a collection with Nemias. He's really pushing for that Oscar, which I genuinely love to hear that from him.
Yeah.
And most importantly of all, the film is something I resonate with. It's something that Timothée Chalamet resonates with. Yeah. He didn't just take this film to take it. He always talks about wanting to be the greatest, wanting to be the greatest. What is the film about? A guy who let himself struggle to be the greatest. 1 second, y'all.
Nice. Are you cutting this? No. Okay. In that case, guys.
So
T. Shimmy.
T. Shimmy, no, my artist of the year, genuinely, Timothée Chalamet deserves all his flowers. After I watch Marty Supreme, you're gonna hear me talk about it, whatever episode that is. Genuinely. By the way, opened with a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes.
And broke records in pre-screenings.
Yeah, the records that it broke, specifically the big one, was highest grossing film per theater.
Dude, I think it was 6 theaters. I think he averaged 184,000 per theater, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It was in the 800,000 range.
Yeah.
And
total
it's also
was
by
crazy.
far the highest grossing A24 film per theater. Most expensive A24 film. A24 is debatably my favorite studio of all time. So I'm very, very excited for the future with Timothée Chalamet. He has genuinely swayed me this year.
No, yeah.
Swayed me this year.
He's left an imprint.
Started the year you asked me about Timmy, I was like, he's good, but he's just another Tom Holland type guy.
No, he imposed his will this year.
Not this year, wow.
No, yeah.
Wow. I am now a fan. I fuck with what he does. That is my artist of the year, no doubt in my mind. There's a few other guys that could have been here. But yeah, a lot of the guys that I really, really love and big fans of, they didn't do much this year. So it gave me a really good opportunity to branch out and be like, who's a newer up and coming guy that I could really follow? And it was him,
Yeah.
Like I'm a huge Donald Glover guy. You didn't see like any Donald Glover
Yeah.
projects this
Shout out
year.
Donald Glover, by the way,
Shout out
because
Donald Glover.
he
He would
was.
have won it for a lot of years if we
Yeah.
would have done this podcast for a long time.
Yeah. He has some medical issues this year.
Love
So.
Christopher Nolan
Of
films.
course.
No,
He's for next year.
even though I'm set with his brother right now. No Tarantino films. There was no like no Kanye music. No real Kanye music.
There you go.
No, like a lot of the guys that I really love in that make art that I really resonate with their art didn't drop this year. So I got an opportunity to look at someone new, and that was Timmy. And I really appreciate what he did this year. He really picked
like
up the
that.
mantle, and I think he'll have a strong 2026.
Yeah. No, I think he'll have a. I'm very excited for
You
his
go ahead.
2026. My artist of the year. I don't know if this is gonna be like a out of left
Can we take a
field.
quick break and take the call?
That's cool.
All right, we'll be right back. Yo, we're back. I had to take a phone call. Derrick just showed me a Timothy Chalamet clip.
Dude, T showed me that this guy,
so
bro.
funny, bro.
This guy is legendary already.
He said someone may lose an arm, but they'll gain an arm intellectually.
I'm a fan of the latter.
ladder.
What does impregnable mean? Hey man, where were we? So I was on my artist of the year.
Artist of the year.
Right. You know, I'm gonna just put it out there. It's Alchemist. It's Alchemist. I have
Big Al.
I don't even know where to start, to be honest. I mean, I guess we'll start with his biggest project this year, Alfredo 2.
Alfredo too.
Alfredo is my favorite. I'll say it's my favorite Freddie Gibbs project. Between that and Pinata, of course, but it's my favorite Freddie Gibbs project. So I was so heavily anticipating this project, and it was phenomenal. And then to listen to Goldfish, and to listen to what he did on Mobb Deep's project, and to just see him on interviews and understand who he is, and really, I mean, I went backwards like crazy this year, and listened to a whole bunch of his older stuff, how he came up, and all that type of stuff, and I don't know, like I said earlier, he really did just take my year by storm, and I became not only a fan but a fanatic. I'm an owl nerd.
Huge owl nerd nowadays.
Huge owl nerd,
guy.
man. I love Alchemist music. Too late, man. Like it's never too late, but man, it should have been earlier.
You wish you were in this shit earlier.
Yeah, but to be fair, my music taste has changed over the years, so I don't know if I would have showed like freshman me.
Freshman, you wouldn't have filled it out. You
I mean, I probably would have. I would have been like, "Oh, this is cool," but I probably wouldn't have like been there. Like, I probably wouldn't have been at that level to understand.
You weren't at that level, yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, now you know that it went from that to then Rock Marciano to DJ Premier to even way deeper into Griselda. You know, just in the bag. You know, so just really, really, really been in there. But I really just love, and I also just love how he approaches art. You know what I mean?
Okay, I can
I understand a lot more how he looks at art and how he approaches it and what he thinks of, for example, production in specific, and how he views collaboration and how he loves the culture so much, and he just shows so much love, and he just loves the craft. He's just obsessed with his craft, and with that, I mean, come on, like I can relate to that any day of the week. And if that is something that you have and that you are so adamant about all the time,
theme, though. That's a theme. I feel like artist of the year, we both pick someone that we can relate to.
Yeah.
That's a theme.
So yeah, Al was my artist of the year for sure.
Now moving on, art of the year.
Arguably the one I've been most excited for.
Art of the year
right here
is the same for both of us.
Yeah,
we both talked about this already. It's Sinners, man.
it's Sinners.
Now, for me, it's just it's hard to argue against a film in general. For me, I'm always gonna end up like being art. Whatever the best film is usually end up being my art of the year. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, it was as good as it was.
Yeah.
And it covered so many bases of art that we talk about on this podcast. The music was fucking amazing. The cinematography was amazing. The acting was amazing. A bunch of breakout stars in this movie. Like we've already talked about it when we gave it movie of the year. But for me, it's not only is it movie of the year, but it's art of the year. What I'm more surprised about was it was your art of the year.
Really?
I knew you love Sinners. I knew we talked about how much you love Sinners. I thought Let God Sort Him Out was gonna be your art of the year.
No. Let God Spread Them Out is one of those where it's like it's quality, like incredible, just incredible quality, and it has names that I love tied to it. And it's just a big call for the culture. But
Okay.
Sinners hit me like Elden Ring hit me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like I played Elden Ring and it completely reshaped how I thought like what really, really, really genuinely what games are,
No,
and
I can see
and
that. I can see
and
that.
what you can do through a game and how you can connect to someone through a
But you saw
game.
it through movies now. Like that movie taught you how you can connect to the movies and
It,
that kind of
it, it
stuff, right?
made me feel like it's like the best way I can put it is like you know how people say T-Pab is one of the best of all time. It made me feel like when you listen to T-Pab or Good Kid, Mad City for the first time, but specifically on a much deeper level personally. Not necessarily because I grew up where Ryan Coogler grew up, or not necessarily because I was a gangster in Chicago or none of that, but just what they're touching. It has such a heavy influence on culture. Listen, if y'all haven't realized by now, I grew up being obsessed with the culture of all these things, whether it be sneakers, whether it be fashion, whether it be
Hip hop.
music,
Yeah.
hip hop, whatever it is, that's always going to be a huge factor for me. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's all about. It's about the people. You know what I mean? And it taught me things through art. You know what I mean? Like I'm not really interested in making movies one day. I want to direct like lookbooks
Runways
and
and stuff like
runways and
that.
films
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But for a movie, and that's why I say
It touched
Elden
you
Ring.
very heavily as a
Why
movie.
that's why I say Elden Ring taught me because Elden Ring educated me as an artist through a game, through a
Like
medium that
you weren't tapped into games as art
in the
until
same
Elden
way
Ring. Yeah.
exactly. And so
And
yeah.
then they did that for you for film.
Yeah,
For
so
me, it's
so
just a
it
film.
it,
Man.
it, it it lit a brand new light, and so did Sinners, and also I mean it only helps that it had to do with music, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like all that, and my favorite actor and my favorite director, and then all that is kind of the perfect concoction because all that on top of it's based on music.
For me,
You
it's
know what I mean?
that's it, man. That cinematography puts it over the edge. The aspect ratio changing, and it just I love how the film is shot. Those long shots when they're
It's an
driving, and it's like
experience. It's an
the
experience.
sunset.
Looking at the horizon
I think the
exactly.
first half of the movie is shot ridiculously well. Like I go back to that and I'm like, yeah, that
Yeah.
was
No.
something, man.
Yeah.
That was something. I do think I just don't think anything else can compete with it for me personally. I know for you, there's a few stuff like this was your big one, but like you also had a few other stuff that you really fought with.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think there was anything for me that was on that level this year. Like I really resonated with Dispatch. I really resonated with It Welcome Derry. They really didn't hit me on that level
Nah,
compared to
nah. I
Sinners.
mean, as
I
far
think
as
Sinners,
art, no.
yeah, like Sinners really made me think about a lot of stuff different. Made me think about like how you could represent cultures in movies, how
Mm-hmm.
you could not represent cultures without villainizing other cultures.
Okay.
Nothing, no one, the only, like, they didn't villainize any cultures in this movie.
No, they
They
didn't.
villainized bad ideology, like
Exactly.
racism,
Yeah,
but
racism.
they
Exactly.
didn't villainize white people.
Yeah,
Because Remick is white, and Remick
and he's just as
suffered,
accepting.
and Remick suffered from his own bullshit because
Exactly.
his shit wasn't racism, his shit was colonialism.
Yep.
He suffered from colonialism from Britain. And it's just so interesting how this movie has a very nuanced take on those issues. Instead of it being like the white man, it was like, no, it's not the white man. It's colonialism. The white man can hurt the white man with colonialism.
Exactly.
But that's the real problem. The real problem is the colonialism. It's the classism. It's that kind of stuff that keep like Stack Smoke never had a chance.
Yeah.
They never had a chance, man. They wanted to make business.
It's one of those
It's very
experiences
interesting.
that I go in and it's like when you have a childlike fixation on things, you know what I mean? And it's
Oh yeah,
like you can be interested in a ton of different things, but it's like whenever you think back to your childhood,
your autistic interests,
you look at
right?
regular show.
Yeah.
You look at Adventure Time, you know what I'm saying? And I do the same and I look at Looney Tunes and stuff and it's like when I was in that theater and after that theater, the whole year,
Looking back
anytime
on
Tomas brought up Sinners, smile. And I'm interested and I'm excited to talk about it. And if anyone hated on it, I'd be like, you're fucking stupid.
yeah,
You know what
like
I mean?
you were a glazer for a few
No,
months.
no,
You
no,
were
no.
like a big
And
like
I
yeah.
still am, and I'm always gonna be. It's like that's what it makes me feel like. It's like that chat, again, why I compare it to Elden Ring is because I feel the same way. It's like I'm playing Elden Ring, and every time that I go back in, it's a little different now because I've played it so much.
Elden Ring did the same thing for you.
But I sit
Yeah.
down, and when I think back on the first time playing Elden Ring, and when I was super uber obsessed with it 24/7, I imagine, and again, we were teenagers. already when Elden Ring came out. But
2022,
yeah, it was
2021,
no 2022. We were
2022,
what 17, 16, 17. We were nearly adults legally, at least, right?
16.
And I imagine myself whenever I'm thinking back to me being in high school already, right, halfway through high school. I imagine me a child sitting there playing Elden Ring because I have that childlike
And it
fixation.
changed the way you viewed
Yeah,
things. Yeah.
yeah. So
I can see. So you
staying
think in like 5 years you'll look back on Sinners and be like you'll see yourself, a younger version of yourself enjoying it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I
I
can
could
see
go
that.
back and watch Sinners a million times, and it also helps that Sinners is a more mature,
Oh yeah,
you know
you
what I
can
mean,
watch it
story.
whenever. You can watch it
Yeah,
when you're fucking 50. You can
yeah.
watch it when you're
So Sinners is one of those things that's gonna stick with me forever. That's
yeah.
when like there's like amazing stuff, and then there's like that select few that's like even if a film is better. For example, like I said, Oppenheimer probably is better, right?
But Sinners is your favorite.
Sinners is my favorite. Sinners is my
I don't
favorite.
think it'll stick with me forever. Like the film itself, I just think the way it's shot and the ideas it represents, I think that's gonna stick with me for a long time. Um, I love how the movie shot. I'd love to see more movies shot in that way. Oppenheimer, same thing.
Yeah. Oh my God,
Oppenheimer, same
Oppenheimer,
thing.
man.
Like Sinners reminds me to a certain degree of Oppenheimer.
Okay.
It's not like the best thing that Oppenheimer did is nothing to do with Sinners. The best thing Oppenheimer did was the way it told the story.
Right.
But the cinematography from Oppenheimer was something that really made me fall in love with it. And it's the same thing for Sinners. The thing that's made me really fall in love with Sinners was the cinematography. But then the messaging behind Sinners, I resonate with a lot more than the messaging behind Oppenheimer.
Right. Right.
So, like, it's not like I personally deal with that struggle. It's just more I see it. And I'm like, this is a very interesting thing that is represented. And, to a certain degree, Hispanics, we do suffer from our own marginalization
Right.
and stuff.
You can see some of
Yeah.
that in there. Yeah.
With our modern landscape and stuff. But
Right.
nah, it's really interesting to see this, and just not just what it says, but the way it says it. And again, for the womanly time, the way the movie shot. Also,
Yeah.
the characters, man.
My characters are great.
Characters are great. Characters are
Characters are
lovable.
great. They were so fun. Delta Slim was amazing, hilarious. Like the
I'll keep working. I'll keep your heads up.
Stack was
The
my
goat.
favorite
The goat.
character. But I also loved Smoke. I loved all the love interests. They were handled so well.
Haley Steinfeld's
Yeah.
character. What's her name?
Marie?
I think it was Marie.
I think it was Marie. And then I forgot the actress's name that Smoke was with.
He named his band after her. Pearl.
Was it?
Pearl was the name of the lady, not the actress.
No. No, because that was Mouse Catton.
Yeah, his love interest.
No. I'm talking about Smokes.
Oh yeah, I don't remember her name.
Wait, no.
She was tough.
Are we getting them mixed up?
Pearl was the name of Miles
Wait,
Catton's love
yeah.
interest.
Smoke's love interest. I forget
I
her
thought you were talking
name.
about Miles Catton's love interest.
No. Yeah. Smoke's love interest. I forget her name, but
Fireboy.
she also did amazing.
Everyone did amazing in this movie.
Yeah.
There's not. I can't. I love to do this. I love to point out one bad performance. Me and Derrick were talking about a show earlier, and I love just bringing up the singular bad performance in that show. And I'm always like, that was really funny. But in this movie, there's not a single performance I can
There's
point
not
out.
a single one.
Fucking
Yeah, no,
everyone absolutely killed it on every level. Like even like the kid, like the daughter of the not one of the Asians, their daughter.
Oh yeah.
She was great when she was on screen.
Yeah.
The daughter of Smoke's love interest.
Yeah.
She was also great.
Listen, bro. Dude.
Motherfuckers was great. Motherfuckers.
Yo, there was a chick dancing in it, twerking in the kitchen, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, genuinely
on, bro.
go watch Sinners. Best piece of art to come out this year, and me and Derek's opinion. So
It's amazing. It's phenomenal. That's something that 30, 35, 40, if I'm getting interviewed, I'm like, you know what?
Sinners really changed.
Let me take you back. Let me take you back.
Sinners.
Let me take you back. Yeah, nah.
Ryan Coog.
Tell me about it, bro.
I think it's a good place to wrap up, man.
Man, the first ever award shows.
First ever award shows. This got long. I got hella tired at the end. I know y'all see me sneaking in the couch.
It's good. This has been a good situation.
But it's been good to get all this out there, talk about all this stuff. It's been great.
This is a mountain of a topic here.
Mountain of a topic. Last episode of this year, man.
Yeah, last episode.
Look forward to next year. I think we'll be doing a Patreon next year. I know we'll be doing a Patreon next year.
Yeah.
Look forward to my own personal content. Look forward to Derek's own personal ventures.
Whatever that's gonna look like.
Whatever that's gonna look like. Hey,
Yeah.
genuinely though. We love to see y'all here every Tuesdays and Fridays. We're gonna switch back to every Friday after this one, I think.
I think the one after this one.
Soon enough, we'll be going back to every Friday.
Yeah.
And let us know how y'all like double upload December. Yeah.
Have a good New Year.
Any closing messages?
Man, go experience art. I actually do have something I want to say.
What?
And this has been something that I more so realized like somewhat recently in the last couple of years, like but the nugget was dropped on me a while back, but it's gotten really, really, really prevalent in my life recently, more recently. Everyone here is like you are who you hang around and stuff. And as far as even content creation, right? You'll see like people say get off TikTok and start making TikToks. If you want to be good at just make it, right? But one of the main points that they make is you got to stop consuming so much, right? And so I just want to put out there, have a balance, have a healthy balance. I don't consume as much as I used to. I'm much more picky and considerate about what I consume. But I say this to say, not only are you who you hang around, right? Like you'll see a lot of similarities between Tomas and I, just as people. Even we've been knowing each other forever, right? But
We're
also
both wearing
just
all black,
yeah, but
so that's a start.
also just the media that you
Yeah.
consume. It's who you are. Like I've always loved clothes. If I want to stay kept up on clothes, I'm going to be looking at clothes. Therefore, it's just going to make me more excited to talk about it. But it has to be something you're passionate about. You know what I'm saying? Don't force
Let me see
yourself.
something. Let me see
You know what I
something.
mean? So you are who you hang around. You are the media that you consume, and the interpretation you have on it. You know what I mean? And how much you love it.
Yeah, that's true. Let me leave y'all with a closing message real quick. What is this world without art? It's just a rock.
Just a rock with a couple cool waves here and there.
Peace out, y'all.
Have a good day.
Have a good new year, man.
Have a good new year.
Have a good 2026. We'll
Have a
see
good
y'all there.
peace.